Happy birthday
to
you.
Anyways, let's just deafen that.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Happy birthday.
I hate you all, but thank you. Much appreciated.
We're totally in sync there.
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
was
great.
so
To
amazing.
you.
Very in
Yeah.
tune. Mhm.
Did anybody finish?
No.
I definitely did, but
I
Oh,
tried,
yes.
but you guys messed me up.
wash my
Alright.
hands.
We're a bunch of men, it's always.
I also didn't check audio levels for all of y'all, so hopefully you guys aren't too loud. Oops, it's fine.
Blowing up eardrums.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, as one does. We were screaming today, so people are used to it. Anyways, welcome everybody. And thank you for the happy birthday. I was not going to cancel D&D because that's the best way to have my birthday is play D&D, so we're here.
My birthday this year is going to be on a D&D day too.
Oh, shit, and so was Pyro's, right? Before?
Yeah, mine was too.
Just all looking up. Look at that. Alright. Well, anyways. Welcome all to D&D session 19.
Wow.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for a while. And we got a long way to go if you'll stick with me.
We just got to the
Yeah,
beginning of the story.
I know,
Yeah.
we just got to the story.
Yeah.
And we're done with the tutorial level.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep,
Yeah, right.
We finished our tutorial.
Yeah,
The
We learned
dithers
how-
of dismay. We are that.
We learned how to walk forward and use our quick and strong attacks. So things are looking up, guys. Things are looking up.
what a great way to put being weak and now strong. Hey, look at that. Anyways, this is Prince of the Apocalypse with Dithers of Dismay. Last time we had pretty much just a combat heavy thing. You guys are currently being escorted by what's once the quote unquote evil side, and newly best friends, obviously, of the elves, which you now know are known as the Black Earth Brigade, the so-called elves invading the land, all that jazz. And you guys are heading to, I don't even know what to call it, a forward camp, a headquarters, some kind of base camp that seems to be hidden within the forest, the Nightthorn Forest. And traveling there has been quite a time so far. Running into miners, or not really miners, grave robbers, which
Better.
trying to use your words ended badly, and it started a fight. One of them got away, but you murked all of them. That night, on the first day of travel, you guys were attacked by wights. Luckily, one of which was turned away, but the other one did some damage. And the Larok, the elf that is leading you, that you have joined, says he assumes it is a direct correlation to the grave robbers in the area. Which, you know, undead, makes sense. And then you guys continued traveling into your next day. Most of the day went by before you noticed people around in trees and bushes around you, quickly noticing you guys were surrounded. Again, using your words option was trying to be used. It started with intimidation and then backtracked, and it didn't go well. And you guys were told that they are the Elk tribe, and that this is their territory, or you're encroaching on their territory to kind of detour around, or they would attack. You guys refused to detour, so with that, they attacked. Roll initiative, please, because we're jumping right into it.
It's the Sacred Stone Monastery. That's where we're headed, right?
Yes, the Sacred Stone Monastery. Sorry, probably should have said that.
Yeah.
That's fine. And
I just
Zephyr,
wanted to make sure I had that right.
yeah, you're good. Zephyr, just to remind you, you are hidden. As they didn't see you, you kind of ran off.
Right. Do I still roll initiative?
Yes.
Yeah,
Um,
we're just not yet seen.
I should also roll initiative for these many people. You were surrounded. You counted about 8 people.
Ooh.
So that's always fun. We
Oh,
will.
I love that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
many people, you say. That means
Oh,
I
yeah.
can go and grab myself a Red Bull.
Time for
Hey,
Cain to get big too.
Hey,
Um,
Cain's always big in personality and spirit.
Someone
Nice.
fluff Cain.
I
Awesome.
hate everything in this conversation. Okay. Uh,
You made us this way, Aurora.
I did not. Thank you. None of this was me.
Feels like you did.
Definitely
I don't know.
didn't. I didn't choose things. I don't choose what you choose to say. All right. So 25 to 20.
20.
Oh, all right. Shit. And now I need to remember everyone's name because Rain has not been on D&D mode last few days.
Oh, it's been your birthday. You're
Amdrus.
pretty high off. the
Yeah,
energy.
I'm pretty old now, so you know.
What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Really not. 20 to
Okay,
15.
Literal child, 15.
Both of you are 15? Is that
No.
what I heard? Wait,
16.
16. Oh god. I'm trying to not rate screen names and do other names. What the heck? Alright.
You can write me down as that bitch.
That bitch. No, I kept on, like my hand kept on trying
Honestly,
to
though-
write a P for penguin. I was like, that's not the character. So 10 to 15? I mean 15 to 10, whatever. Yeah,
11.
11. Why can't I remember names? Wow, my brain is turned off today. Oh, they all go like shit. Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, so they all go at once. Great.
I have.
No,
I,
your
I got-
friends actually.
Oh,
Well, they'll come in to like mop up our mess a little bit.
Probably.
Yeah.
So 10 to 5. Who am I missing?
6. Me. Yeah.
Oh,
Look at
I'm
you.
switching.
Doing great. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. 6.
Sure.
Alright. Wow, this is a huge fucking list. I regret putting so many people on the board. Well, yeah.
I mean,
Can blame no one but me. Alright, well, with that, as they fired a volley of arrows from all directions, you guys had to dodge out of the way, other than Zephyr, you were fine. A few of you taking some hits, but Amdrus, you do move first. You are the quickest of the
Oh, I hate this.
group. No. But you rolled, so blame your dice.
Yeah,
How dare they roll high?
I know. Fucking rude. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to move here, and I'm going to cast a. Where's my level 2 spells? I'm going to cast Thunder Wave in a 15-foot cube directly in front of me. That should hit all 3 of these. Yes.
Wait, what?
These three dudes.
In a 15 cube out? What?
Oh no! Oh, sorry. Those are good
do
guys.
you mean these
My
guys?
bad, my bad.
These guys are
I'm
good
not.
at
I'm not
this.
looking. I'm not looking. It's fine. I forgot.
I
who
mean,
was
you
fighting.
can attack your friends.
Yeah,
That's
let's
totally
go.
fine.
they do look
No,
like
no.
bad guys, to be fair.
They do look like
Look,
bad
I
guys.
had that thought for a
They
second.
have
I'm like,
names.
They
okay.
have
Except-
names.
Except Larok apparently doesn't have a name on your end, so let me just
Oh, look at
Yeah.
how
fix that.
fucking bad he looks like.
They have.
Well, he
know
was
they
an
have-
enemy at one point, but now he's a friend. He doesn't change looks when he's a friend.
No.
They
He's
got
still
villain
technically an
and
enemy.
No, he's a
Adversary.
friend.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
adversary. Yeah.
He a friend. Your best friend, obviously, Cain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see how best friend he is after this.
Yes.
One-
After I kick his ass.
TikTok
Every
has
time.
warped my brain.
Honestly,
Yeah.
though, anytime that song or that someone says best friend, that song immediately.
Wait, what song? Did I miss something? That's fine.
You missed the TikTok trend. It's
TikTok.
okay,
I
sort it out.
apparently did. It's fine.
I'm going to fire an arrow at this one here.
Is that my best name?
Which one? Did you ping it? The big guy?
The yeah. No, the
The little bitch? Okay, cool.
that one.
Yes.
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit just a little, just barely.
Just
No,
barely.
just barely.
Shoot. Okay.
5 plus 2, 7 points of damage.
7. Ooh, all right. So as the arrow kind of clatters, you can see it digs in pretty well. They aren't super heavily armored. They have hide armors, but the leader that was speaking does have kind of thicker armor.
All right, and then I'm gonna do a slashing flourish for a bardic inspiration.
What does that do again?
If I'm attacked, if I'm hit with an attack, I can expend one of my bardic inspirations to deal extra damage equal to the number on the die, and any other creatures within 5 feet of me.
Huh?
Any one other creature.
Yeah. Is that your reaction to do it, or is it just a thing?
Yeah, it's just whenever I take the attack action on my turn.
Gotcha. Cool.
And then I'm actually gonna drop 10 feet back because I get to increase my speed. It increases my speed 10 feet.
Yeah. All right. So with that, as you shot this person, they like break the arrow off and they draw their own arrow and fire back at you. We'll use this dice. That's not gonna hit. Oh, they have. Oh, they don't have advantage. Oops, didn't look at their stats. Probably should have put them closer together. That's fine. Yeah, that's a 12 to hit.
Nope. Just
Also,
barely.
ironically, this isn't the bounty zone. This is just.
I'll take it.
I think this is
It's
classic.
like the classic one, but there's a battle song in the middle of it. Weirdly, there we go. That's why I didn't realize. You know, they just got shot. Fair enough, but another one is going to fire at you, and the one up here specifically, if I can find my thing. And then this bitch is going to take the movement to kind of 1, 2, 3, go out, and is going to fire at Cain. Actually, it will go 1, 2, 3, 5. Right there. And now they can get advantage with pack tactics. Look at that. So
Does
the one.
pack tactics work like that?
Yeah, you have to be within 5 feet of an ally.
What the fuck?
Even on ranged attacks?
yeah.
Holy shit.
You just
thought
have
it
to
was
be
the other
within
way
5
around
feet
where
of
it
an ally.
where I thought it was the other way around where they had to be 5 feet in front of me. Holy shit,
attack
pack
against a
tactics is
creature.
awesome.
At least one ally is within 5 feet.
Holy fuck. That's awesome.
That's why I want to play like a ranged rogue kobold, because it's stupid. I mean, you know what? I don't have to. Unless I'm reading it wrong. If you'll tell me, because you're looking at it. I gotta do math. So the first one that's attacking Amdrus is going to be a 17 to hit.
Okay, so I just searched up Kobold because that's the only one that I actually know has pack
Sorry.
tactics. The Kobold has advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of the Kobold's allies is within 5 feet of the creature.
Other creature. Okay, I'll double check this one if it's any different. But
I
Amdrus
mean,
is that hit?
if that's true. yeah.
What was the total?
17.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. That is the wrong dice. Oh, I minimum damage. 2 points of piercing
Okay.
damage.
My flourishing ability procs then.
Yes, that is within 5 feet, is it not? So you have nothing within
Yeah.
5 feet of you.
No, but they take 4 points back.
If they're within 5 feet, yes?
No, it says if a weapon attack hits you, you can spend one to deal extra damage equal to number. Oh, and
Yeah, within
to
5 feet.
the target you hit. Oh, it would have to apply to the other one. My apologies.
Gotcha.
It would have to go to the woman. Never mind. Let's
New
go.
abilities.
Yeah.
For Cain, that is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Sure.
Is that the right dice? That is. That is 4 points of piercing damage as an arrow hits you.
Yep.
All right, Zephyr, your turn. And then we'll look at this ability. Just double check.
I'm going to attack the one back here. And I'm using Ice Knife.
Sure. Sorry, that was this one.
So,
here?
yes.
This one? Okay. You would have advantage on the attack because they do not know you're there.
Okay, cool. So roll twice.
Yeah,
and
roll twice and take the
higher?
higher. Yeah.
What am I rolling for to see if it hits?
Yes. So adding your spell attack. Also, the pack tactics, you are right. They are the same. So,
22.
Okay.
but the first roll was the higher one, anyways. 22
Oh, I
hits.
don't doubt that.
The other one was like a 7. So,
Don't get me wrong. I think that a pack tactics kobold rogue would be cool. Sorry,
why did I
Penguin.
just do that? I'm sad. You ruined my dream. How dare?
Oh no, shoot, hold on, I lost my die.
Oh, perfect. Well, then I'll keep talking about that. Then.
So, anyways.
Listen, Sam Smorkle the Goblin.
Stop.
No,
Hold on, I'm so sorry.
no, you're fine.
You're good.
Let's see if I can find another one real quick. Okay. 8.
8 damage, piercing damage. All right. Oh God, what number is this? Oh, that's gonna be the hardest part. Didn't number them on the tokens. I'll have to remember 7 of them. And then it's a dex save for the explosion as it like hits him, kind of cries out in pain as it explodes. It's a dex save, con
Yeah,
save.
yep.
Dex save. Okay.
It's a dex save.
I rolled a 4, so I'm not even gonna look at the stats. So roll 2d6 cold damage. Fire dragon throwing ice knives, love it.
That would be 7. Yeah.
7 in total. Ooh. All right. He's looking a little rough. He just explodes and he kind of yells out, and I would say, Zephyr, you would understand it. Only you, as it is druidic, as they kind of shout out in this kind of druidic language. You're a druid, you know, druid. Just basically that there's another one is basically what they're saying. So everyone kind of knows you're that.
Okay.
Cool. That is your action. Are you gonna move? Or gonna do any bonus action?
Yeah. I'm going to move back here, get a little bit more protection. I think that's enough. It's hard to see the squares. Is that 30?
It is hard to see squares up here. Where are you moving?
Like somewhere here. Oops.
Oh, I would assume that is within 30 feet. So yes,
Okay.
I would imagine so.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's like
and
15
then-
feet, 20 feet.
I had to measure something real quick. Oh, okay. And then for my bonus action, I want Zindig to. I think
Flame
Flame
Seed?
Seed is.
Flame Seed?
Yeah, Flame
Yeah.
Seed. I have to
Yeah,
pull
fuck him up.
that.
I love Zenda.
Yeah, you have
I
him
love
out
her
now.
so much.
So you can
Okay.
actually...
So that is a nat 1, so I think that's
Oh,
a fail.
all right. Yeah, it just kind of hits the tree and kind of starts to burn the tree a little bit, and Zindig's like, "Oops," looks a little worried.
She's stressed.
Yeah, yeah. She's just like, so much happening. All right, cool. Are you gonna move Zindig at all?
No, for now. I think, yeah, I think it's good.
All right,
think
then
that's good.
Cain, Joel, you're on deck.
Okay, we'll take a dash action.
Okay.
Land ourselves here.
Ooh, right at the big guy. All right.
Right at the big guy. And because I can't do an intimidation or persuasion check, I'll just say I don't want there to be more bloodshed in the forest. Unnecessary, of course.
All right. So you just yell up. You just like run up and just say this to
I'm
him.
in his face. I'm ready. I like. If he takes a stab at me, ooh boy.
Are you enlarging, doing large boy, or
Oh no!
is that a
Definitely
bonus
not.
action? I don't even remember.
That is a bonus action.
Okay. Well, just I thought I'd ask.
Oh no, I appreciate it. Don't need to though.
Okay, cool. Joel, your turn.
Confident,
Well,
but he won't be down this time.
I think what I would like to do is maybe a little bit of crowd control. So I want to, in this area somewhere,
Mhm.
cast Spike Growth.
Nice.
Fuck's sake, I forgot both of you have that.
Oh.
What was
Get
the
it.
range of that? It's like a 40-foot diameter.
Uh,
Is that what
Yeah.
it is?
I just had it up. The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point.
Here, we'll do it.
I was hoping to, like, you know, just kind of barely catch them in the end of it here, and then as much space up towards, like, there as possible. Just kind of...
It's like that. It's hard to see the squares at the edges, but it's... Do you want to put it... Like, what's the range of that? It's, like, stupidly big, right?
Yeah.
It's just
So
a
you-
20-foot radius.
Maybe if you can just
range.
go 5
Oh, sorry.
feet to the right.
Okay.
To the left. I'm sorry, to the left. I'm
Oh,
so
okay.
sorry. My brain just broke.
To the right.
Yes,
okay.
that there. That's kind of where I'm thinking. of.
Okay, and because I asked good old Zephyr, and hers was little spikes that come over, does yours look any different, or is it just kind of similar? Both using that nature base.
Yeah, but I want it to be like really sharp rocks, like obsidian type
Oh,
rocks that
okay.
shoot up from the ground.
So instead of like natural looking thorns, it's just a bunch of like black. Okay, cool. Black obsidian.
Yeah, like
rock.
shiny, like arrowhead type, you know, like really
Sure.
sharp.
Comes out of
stone.
the tree as well, and just yeah,
Mhm.
cool.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna use Old Reliable. Oh wait, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move right here and call it good.
Cool. All right. It is now Big Boy's turn. And Big Boy is in response of you in a gruff, intimidating voice that I can't do. He basically just says, "You are invading our territory. You must leave," and will swing at you with a great axe. And you know what? It's fun, and he doesn't know how stupidly strong you are. He's going to use Reckless and get advantage.
That's strong.
I'm not strong. It's a good thing I did advantage because, oh boy, that was low. That is going to be a 19.
Yep, that hits.
D12. I'm never going to use D12s. It's nice. That is 11 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And he sadly does not get 2 attacks, so that's all he can do. All right.
Shame.
The one that, because now I know that they don't need to be next to each other, it doesn't help them. This guy's gonna move, and you're gonna be able to roll damage. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna be able to roll 4d4. I think it's 2d4 per 5 squares. So
Yeah, 2d4, so it's
yeah, so 4d4 points of damage as he kind of runs in these jagged obsidian arrowhead-like spikes cut into him. This poor man.
12 points of damage.
Okay. That's pretty good. He kind of cries out in pain, and with that, the other one kind of will kind of like look around a bit. And he will fire an arrow at you. Oh gosh, that went wildly. That is an 18 to hit, Joel.
That's my, yeah, that's it.
Ooh, that is max damage, 9 points of damage. Sorry. They only get a +1. Is this a concentration check? Or a concentration spell? Or spike growth? I don't know if it is.
Yes, it is.
One more square. Then make a constitution saving throw. The DC is only 10, but if you fail it, the spikes go away.
It's a 15.
You are good. Holding that concentration. The next one is going to pop out of here. And... Ooh, would he go for you as well? You are the closest one. Yeah, he'll also attack you there, Joel. That is going to be a 21 to hit. Sorry. That's minimum damage. 2 points. Roll another Constitution saving throw. DC is still 10. As the music just cuts eerily. 4. So unfortunately that does drop. Sorry. Actually, I'm going to save it in case you decide to do it again. And this one, the rest go, right? Yes. I'm going to go 1, 2, and fire at Amdrus. And this one, would it hit? the penguin, he probably would just assume that Atim did it and not this penguin. So he's gonna shoot it at Atim.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, well, you know. So the one against Amdrus is a natural 1.
Doesn't hit.
I would hope not. If you had that low of AC, I would
they're
be
naked.
concerned.
Like, oops.
As I need to pull up a thing, but with Atim, I will roll against you. That one is going to be an 18 to hit.
Of course.
My phone
Yeah.
doesn't respond. There we go. Tap it enough. It works. So Atim, you take 3 points of damage. Not a lot. And let's see how terrible this guy's fail was. We always have 1 or 20 right at the beginning. He is disarmed and has disadvantage in the next attack roll. So he
Thank you,
kind of,
Celestria.
I don't know what happened, but as he kind of shoots the arrow, it like he let go a little too fast as he like spun around the tree, and it just hits the tree and clatters, and he drops his bow and he's kind of scramble to get it. That's their turns. It is Laroc's turn.
Forgot that help.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
remembered to put them in this time. So, you know.
It's a lot less scary all of a sudden. Because I forgot there were other people with us.
As he is going to step around here, and he'll cast Shatter on this bitch over here. So it's a con save. That's not gonna make it. I rolled an 8. How much is damage?
Come on, Laura.
Is whatever it's called? Shatter? Is it D8s or D10s? I always forget.
D8. 3d8 at level 2.
I rolled 3 7s. Jackpot. That's enough to kill. That just straight up kills him. Goodbye, sir. As there's just no, he failed his saving, so it was full damage. So as the sound racks, there is just like, it's kind of gross. As the thunderous energy rips through this person, there's just a splatter of blood, and he just drops. And there's like blood through his ears and everything, and he's really dead. But that is Laroc's turn.
Thank you, The Rock.
And the other two, no, actually they don't go yet. Atim, you go first. Finally, after 500 years. Trying to go through this, sorry.
500 years, I know, yeah. Cool. I'm going to move. That's not my movement. I'm going to move right here, and then I'm going to cast Shatter right here.
Where? Sorry? Here?
Sorry, right here.
Okay.
Centered on this one, but
Is
it's a 10 foot.
That will hit it. Okay. Cool. Con save for both of those. Well, the big guy. Let me double check. He is good con. The big guy is 13. Does that make it?
Fail.
That's a fail. Okay, then the other one definitely fails. I rolled a
So they
6 on that one.
So they both take 16.
16. Oh shit.
Oof.
Well, with a second racking sound, this guy is dead. He took enough damage before that to also kill him, and the big guy stumbles, but is still pretty good. That was 16, yes.
Yes. Cool. So 16 damage. Yeah.
All right,
I'll move back. Cool. And I'll move back here.
and move back. Perfect. That's all you're doing? No bonus actions?
Nope.
Okay. It is now Valen and Advaris' turn, and they will just take out their crossbows. One firing at this one. Well, he was gonna fire at him, so Valen is gonna 1, 2, 3, 4 fire at this bitch. I hate having to roll so much.
You did this to yourself.
I know I did this to myself, and both were
Yeah.
cocked. Both hit.
Could have let us through.
Look, y'all didn't listen to them. You're in their territory. Thank you. Oh,
They
man,
also
I'm-
didn't listen to us.
I mean,
you know,
hey, that's
communication's a
Laroc's fault.
two-way street.
That's
Yeah.
LeBrock's fault.
I feel like it wasn't because he had nothing to say about it.
He's leading us to his place. He walked through these
Yeah.
lands.
And you guys said you'd handle it.
But did we though?
You didn't. That's the problem.
The
Full circle
point of
conversation.
the point of a great leader is knowing your team's weaknesses and compensating
Well,
for
and
them.
he's learning those, and talking apparently is a weakness of your guys.
Talking is a strength of mine. Talking well is a weakness.
Well, fair point. Fair
Well,
point.
you know, trying to be, intimidating instead of persuasive.
Yeah.
This bitch takes 5 points of damage. The other one took 3 points of damage. That's their turn. So Amdrus, you are up.
Oh shit! Already?
I'm trying to go
All right.
fast. Here.
Yeah. Let's go. How fast can I move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not far enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. And I will just shoot an arrow at this one down
All
here.
right. Do it up. Roll ahead.
That's a big negative, Captain. 16 plus 4 is dirty 20,
That hits.
and damage is 3 plus 2 is 5.
5 points. Okay.
Right.
He's starting to lick a little heart. Pelted with arrows here.
And then I will again use my bardic inspiration, but this time I'm going to use my defensive flourish and up my AC by 4 points. So my AC is 17 until the start of my next turn.
Nice. You only have a 13 DC AC.
Yes.
Oh shit. I thought you had like a 15. Sorry.
No, it's why I'm easy to kill, Aurora.
Apparently, fuck. Look, we're all learning
It
new
doesn't
things.
matter what your AC is.
I was
Mine's
gonna say,
18 and
we
I'm
have-
easy to
I
kill.
either just very much miss or very much hit. That's how I roll. Sorry.
AC means nothing.
Yeah, apparently not. All right, it's now that guy's turn, and he's just going to, seeing that the thorns are gone, he's going to dip around here, but not before shooting at Amdrus again. Because you shot at him. So how dare? Ooh, that almost fell off the thing. That is not gonna hit. That's a 15.
Glad I upped my AC.
With a flourish, you kind of like cut the arrow in the air, and he's going to hide for a second.
And as I cut the arrow out of the air, I would. Oh, we lost the
Except for you,
penguin.
but it's fine.
As I cut the arrow out of the air, I'd like to just kind of like, you're gonna have to try harder than that, boy. You want to hit me.
Say it with the stammering too.
Yeah.
Love it. Perfect timing to come back. Zephyr, your turn.
Okay. Can I have Zindig go first and do my bonus action?
I believe technically they go after you, so you would have to use your bonus action to command them to do a thing, and then they'd go after you go. Is how it technically works. So
Okay.
you go first.
Never
yeah.
mind then. Well, I'm gonna run. Well, I'm gonna do the 30 movement straight down.
Okay.
I can't see the boxes.
You can always use thing right there. This one.
Okay. Perfect. Can I? How far away is that?
30.
30. Okay. I want to do where to go. We're just gonna do the bonfire, and so I'm gonna
All right.
do
Dex
great
save.
bonfire. Yeah.
I am rolling like shit for them. That's a 5.
Good. All right, and 4 damage.
Okay. Who was this one? 4 damage?
Yes.
Fuck. That was exactly what he had.
Nice.
So as he was pelted with ice and still kind of half frozen over, the fire just explodes around him and he just drops like a defrosted chicken. Cool. Deaded. Anything else we do?
Yeah, Zindig is gonna move. Zindig can move 32, right?
Yep. I have to move it over here to be able to click the X. Sorry.
Oh, wrong thing.
If you measure 2, I can always drag him. Or vice
Okay.
versa.
So there,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna do flame seed again. We're gonna try
To
again.
which one?
And sorry, this
Or
one?
This one. Okay, go.
Um,
There's this guy.
22 again.
That hits.
Oh,
Roll your
wait.
damage.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I love that your hair like dramatically blows in the wind. Because of the fan.
The fan is running. Yeah, and 7 damage.
7. Alright. Ooh, he's looking a bit rough now too. That's all you can do. Rest, that is everything? Cool. Cain, Joel's on deck.
Okay. So villain shot at the south guy?
Villain?
Or
He shot at this guy down here.
he shot at this guy.
Which
Excellent.
can't really see on that. We'll drink it
Oh,
down.
that's fine. As long as and adversary is not looking at me either, yeah?
I hate you so much. Yes. They are
Cool.
not paying attention. At the current split second that it would take for them to look over in a second.
Yeah,
What are you
of
doing?
course, of course.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk to this guy and I say,
Big boy.
the guy directly in front of me, the big guy,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna say, there needs not to be any more unnecessary bloodshed. Either stand down or return to the earth.
Using your action.
Oh no, I'm just gonna talk. I'm not threatening. I'm not
Okay,
persuading.
it's
I'm
not-
just saying what's going to happen.
All right. It's not gonna affect anything.
Great. Giant's might.
I'm gonna go
Oh my
big boy.
God.
Yeah, can you double my size real quick?
Ooh.
Thank you. I want to be over here though.
Oh, that's fine.
I want to double size this way.
Spread to the left.
You said that he reckless attacked, so I get.
He did.
advantage
You
on
do
him
have
as well?
advantage. Yes.
Yep. Perfect.
He grows to the
As
left.
you just go big, he just kind of goes. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Just swing out.
Oh, that's
Uh,
what you meant.
19's good.
Yeah. I'll double check, but I'm pretty fucking sure. Yeah, that hits.
So that's gonna be 16 points of damage. He gets pushed 5 feet away from me.
Math is hard.
16.
Wait, that wasn't right. I did 20. What the fuck? Look.
Just add 6 more points.
Yeah.
I mean 4.
4.
Or yeah,
Math is hard.
And where is he going?
Math
Moving
is
he's
from-
gonna push 5 feet away from me.
back.
Yeah.
Okay.
We use our fire rune as well.
All right, that's a strength save.
Yep.
They are pretty strong. Let's see.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, well he'll take 6
Sorry.
points of fire damage.
Okay.
We take a step up.
Thank you, Snap.
We
for the natural
we
20.
action surge.
All right. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe when I looked at it, you only get extra damage once per turn. It's kinda like a
For
sneak attack
Giant's
thing.
Might,
Yeah.
once on each of your turns. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is exactly right.
Cool. Just double check.
Yeah.
Because I know we messed that up during the...
I do think that we did. Yeah. Action surge. So we'll roll on him again here.
Still got advantage.
Nice.
He reckless. Didn't realize that was a bad decision.
It's a reckless decision. 16.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that hits.
Cool. So that'll be 7 points of damage. He gets shoved another 5 feet away from me.
Math. Cool.
Yeah.
And I take another step up to hide behind this tree so that Velen and Adversary and Larocque might not actually see that I just turned giant.
All right. What's your passive?
What's my passive?
The lowest. It's fine.
The lowest.
Cool. I was struggling trying to write a 4. Okay.
Math is hard.
Math is hard. Okay, that's quote of the day. Joel.
How hurt is this dude looking?
Which dude? That dude is looking pretty hurt. He's a bit bloodied.
Bit bloodied. I wonder if he's more bloodied than me.
It's a good question. Did that max damage do that much? Shit, I always forget you guys don't have as much health as...
I have 7 hit points right now, so
I
you're
can tell
very
you right now,
bloodied.
yes, you are more bloodied.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I'll give that to you.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
I'm giving myself 5,
Perfect.
which helps. And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna pull out the Bible Basher, and I'm gonna place his ass right.
Oh, the ethereal weapon. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Ethereal weapon.
Brr.
As Bop, there's your token, and you should be able to control it.
Yeah. And then of course, I'm gonna bash him.
Do it to it. Roll the hit.
Oh, that's gonna hit. 24.
Yeah, you doubled their AC.
9
9
damage.
is exactly fucking how many hit points he had. Damn it, both of you.
Suck a fucking.
So aggressive.
So you were more buddy, but you weren't significantly more bloody.
Yeah, it was only by
Yeah.
2 points. But I wasn't gonna give you that. All right. Cool.
And I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
All right. I'm gonna make a check. All right. He's smart enough to know that a giant man bashing him around not gonna be good for him. And
I would argue the head trauma he suffered might not make him smart enough.
that's why I rolled, and he rolled a 19, so I'll give it to him.
That's so.
And again, only Zephyr, you understand this. In Druidic, he shouts out, "Retreat." And Cain, you can use a reaction if you would like as he begins to run.
Oh, if he's running, like,
Yeah.
I on my honor, I won't actually attack him.
All right, and yeah, he'll say "Giant Man retreat" is basically what he's saying. And we'll say he ran that way, and we'll make him disappear unless you guys want to chase. And with that, there's only 3 of them left, but only 2 can move right now. So these ones are all gonna start running. And for the sake of this, they are off the map. As they begin to just run into the trees and quickly, like, knowing the forest, they're able to get through brushes that maybe you guys would. There is a single person left that doesn't go yet. It is Laroc's turn, and he'll round this corner. And he very much sees a giant man behind a tree.
Classic Larock.
And you notice he takes note. That's Eam, your turn.
You notice him notice you.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, you notice that he notices you, exactly. But at the end, you don't know what they said, but 3 of them just started to run. The other one is scrambling to start, but hasn't yet. So you obviously can hit if you'd like, or try to. He's way down here.
I don't really. Nah, I'm okay.
Cool. Both of them, you see Velen and Virus kind of reload their crossbows and kind of look back at it. Velen also seeing a giant man behind a tree because you're basically the same size.
I'm hiding. I'm doing good.
It's like someone hiding behind like a thick pole, and you're just like, yeah, it's not working too well. If you actually hid, I would give you something, but
yeah, no, unfortunately
yeah.
not. I was too busy slapping the shit out of this guy.
Smacking a hoe, yeah.
Cain is the BFG, you guys.
Yeah. I'm
Yep.
telling you, this is Cain's story the entire time.
Amdrus,
Cain
you
is the
have
hero.
their turn is next, so you have a chance if you'd like to try to hit them as they're starting to run. The
person behind this tree
Yeah.
over here.
The slow motion run as he starts to run.
I'll turn to Larock and I'll look at him and say, "Are we doing this, or are we just letting them run?"
You see that he is currently, because it was literally like half a second, looking and not really paying attention to what you're saying, and looking at giant Cain.
Right. I will yell at the one remaining one and try to do a persuasion roll, and just be like, "That's right, and don't come back and ask for more. We tried to do this piece. Fuck you."
I feel like
Is that
it's more of intimidation, but I would give you disadvantage because
He doesn't know how to respond right now. He's like, yeah, leave.
suck it.
Yeah,
What he said. I'll
Yeah.
have what she's having.
we told you not to do this.
And sure you did, but you weren't very convincing. So yeah, make an intimidation check with disadvantage.
Oh, shit, drop both of my d20s. Don't dog,
Smooth,
don't swallow
smooth.
those. My doggy tried to eat my d20, so
Ooh, no.
My cats
they're
do
both
that.
11s. They're both 11s.
Nice, nice.
With intimidation, that's a +5, so 16.
Okay. As you kind of shout this, he just scrambles forward. Unless you want to do anything with your bonus action, he scrambles forward through the brush and disappearing. As combat comes to an end, because they're not that dumb that they're just gonna throw their lives away.
I don't know. They tried at first.
Well, to be fair, they didn't think that y'all could turn to like a giant thing and then summon a bunch of needles from the ground and you know.
An
We
easy
have a-
mistake to make.
Yeah, exactly. See,
We have a Hulk.
unassuming.
We have
Really do. Really do.
yes.
But with that, combat kind of comes to an end. As the bodies that are left over are there. What do you guys do?
Can we loot?
Yeah, loot the bodies.
Yeah, sure,
I
you
would
can spend some
like to
time.
administer first aid to anybody who might not be fully dead.
There's a lot of fully dead people here.
I know that there's some splattered shatter checks over there. So
Yeah. Make a medicine check, and those that are looking and searching make an investigation. You can do one person making it with advantage, or have multiple people rolling. Oh,
Make it
natural
21.
20. Holy shit!
Yo.
I want to loot to see if I can find any of the druidic stuff. If they
Sure.
can speak druidic.
I will assist.
What are we
I will
rolling?
just.
So make an investigation check with advantage. There's Zephyr. This Amdrus is helping you.
Oh.
Cain, looking around, it's very quickly. None of you guys were trying not to kill them. They're all very dead.
16. You
I
said
rolled a
investigation.
17.
Yes, yeah. So 16.
17.
And you're also. What are you investigating for? Anything? Just general.
Anything that would be advantage to us as a party.
They have arrows and bows, and they have hide armor and stuff like that, if that is of use. But they don't. They have like rations. If you want to grab rations,
Wait, can
there's
you
like
repeat that? I'm sorry.
berries.
You said
Uh,
rations and
this-
hides.
I mean, it's for Joel, but yeah, rations and
sorry.
hides. No, it's fine. We'll get to what you were looking for a moment. You can write it too. But yeah, you can find like rations and water skins, and they were patrolling apparently these lands that are kind of apparently close to their home. If there's anything specific you'd like, I can tell you how much if you want to take things. But for Zephyr, as you look, you do see they do each have like a lot of like elk bone, like antler bone stuff, like on them, as they're known as the elk tribe, and they do style themselves very like a druidic tribe, forest tribe. They have different kind of herbs that aren't really like meant for anything, but like are kind of druidic, not focuses necessarily for magic, but that kind of connection, as well as some of them might have like little totems they've carved and stuff like that. They just seem to be a tribe of nature-loving people. I don't know how else to say it. They're not necessarily druids. They know the language as it's part of their culture. And they all seem to be like a variety of like humans to like half orcs to some half elves to like wide variety of things. Yeah. Anything you guys are doing? I think the minute passes as the spiritual weapon disappears and Cain shrinks.
Okay. Good.
Unless there's anything you specifically want to do while you have those up, but while you're looking, Valen will just go, "What?"
All right, well,
You just
cover's
be-
blown. So I'll just I'm gonna lean all of the bodies, or the remaining of them, against the trees and offer a prayer to the elements.
Do you know prayers to the elements?
I do. Thank you for asking.
All right.
I was proficient in religion for this exact reason.
All right, then yeah. I would say you guys would be surprised for
many reasons.
yeah, well, yeah. This is technically, you guys have seen it in a dream, but that was a dream. This is real life, and
Right, so there's like something oddly familiar, but like
yeah. You're just like, I swear I dreamt about this. And yeah, Cain just went huge, and the rune that who saw you? Was it you that saw?
Yeah.
Him carve it. You would have seen when he hit the guy the first time, it would have flared and fire would have bounced off it and wrapped around him, but he was able to break out of it. Also, wasn't it 2d6 fire damage, not 1d6?
It is 2d6. I just low rolled on both of them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought you just did 1d6. Anyway,
no, I did 1d6 for the giant strength, 2d6 for fire rune.
Gotcha. Yes. Yeah, so that's kind of new, and Valen seems shocked. Advaris kind of seems to be keeping their distance. They're just kind of like, okay. And kind of talking with the rock about kind of the next journey and whatnot. Anything you guys would like to do, or do we continue moving on?
I'm ready to move on.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
All right.
Can I take some of the stuff like the herbs and the totems and such?
Yeah, sure. Totally.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, out of curiosity, do they have better gear than what I have? Like, could I swap?
They have hide gear, hide armor. You might need to clean it up a bit. One of them is like frozen and burnt, so that's probably not very good. Some of them are like just cut up with a lot of blood everywhere, but they're usable. So hide armor, I think, is technically medium armor.
You know, the shattered ones are probably fine.
Well,
Shattered ones,
Yeah.
you want to clean up the insides for
yeah,
sure.
you want to wash the furs out, and 100%.
I was gonna say, can I swap out something too? Because right now I'm just rocking leather armor. That's
Yeah.
light.
Adventurer's gear,
If-
so I don't
if you
know
want.
the difference.
If there's enough.
Light versus
Penguin,
medium.
you have leather armor,
Okay.
which is
Light.
AC
light.
11 and light.
Sex.
Hide armor.
Hide armor is 12 plus dex to a max of 2. It is medium armor. You need to be
I want to
proficient
switch
in...
out at least on the ones that I've
You're
looted.
proficient. Yeah.
Okay. And just make sure you're proficient in medium armor, I believe druids are. It should be the bottom left hand with your proficiency in your languages.
Armor's the
Light and
first.
medium armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the first
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
And shields.
Yep.
Just as long as they're not technically metal is how D&D does it, but I'm lenient. Amdrus, do you also want to take some light armor? Again, pretty gross. You might want to clean them first.
Yeah,
Just wear 'em.
I won't put it on now.
They're like
Zephyr's
trophies.
in it. Zephyr's in it.
You can showcase what you just did.
I will.
It's like I got scales. I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that scene out of The Patriot where the dude's like, it stinks, and Malcolm's like, a man died in it. That's why. It's like that's exactly what's happening right now. No, I won't put it on now. I'll put it on tonight. But I'm gonna spend whatever travel time we have, hopefully in peace,
Okay. And
to clean up.
I
as
will
I'm walking.
say that the hide armor, while obviously kind of gross at the moment, and like they've been traveling, so it's just got dirt and everything on it, whatever. But it is very well made. The hide is very well cured or whatever it's called, and but it has a very distinct style, so it will look like you guys are part of a group. You two, just putting that up there. They're very similar.
Now me and Zephyr roll deep.
There we go. All right. So, with that, you guys head forward. Larock does mention that they'll kind of take like a little like an extra precaution to kind of go around maybe the lands that they were getting close to. Mentions that they kind of seemed to be adventuring further and further out when they came by last. They weren't patrolling this area, but whatever. And you guys will continue forward, kind of traveling through the rest of the day. Though as it starts to get darker, Larock will kind of stop the group and once again will say, right, so we can either push forward and try to make it there tonight. We have a little bit to go, so it would be a decent trek, tired. Or we can camp here, and we can get there in the morning. You said you wanted to choose once we got darker, so it is up to you.
I'm good to keep going. I don't know how you guys feel.
I could keep going, but it'd probably be safer for me to knock out for the eve.
He kind of, from Amdrus saying that, he kind of looks at the rest of you.
How far away?
Kind of looks, because we might be a handful of hours out. So it would be a trek, still, and a decent amount to push. But we could make it, if you want. Unfortunately, we have ran into our series of problems during the day, so it slowed us down a bit. And so essentially, mechanically, you guys are going to roll a con save, see if you get exhaustion, because if you fail it, you'll get exhaustion. And I will roll to see how many hours went by, and if you make that, then you get there. If not, it's going to be another roll until you make it. It's going to be consistent rolls until you do make it.
We're all so quiet.
Sorry,
we normally all have so many opinions, and it's dead fucking quiet.
I already said I wanted to keep going. I haven't been hit, and I know that Zephyr's character would want to keep going. So
it's
I said my 2 pieces.
It's less about like your spell slots and your damage. It's more like just exhaustion.
Yeah, the exhaustion is where I'm worried.
The exhaustion is the issue.
But I don't think Zephyr's run into that, so she hasn't encountered that, so that's why they want to keep going.
Amdrus, ever the loyal sleeper, is like, listen, y'all know me. I'm more for a lie down than trucking on than per usual. So there's my vote. I say we bed in for the night.
Perhaps it's
have at it in the morning.
Yeah, I agree with you, Amdrus. I think maybe it's the smart thing to do to bed down.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
We bed.
And he'll look at like Valen and Varus, and they just kind of go, "We're fine either way." And if all you guys are kind of eventually in that agreement, unless you guys want to keep on discussing, it's up to you guys. You guys can camp.
Cain, how you feeling?
I'm very much. There's no sense in moving forward. Because what we're going into is a likely safe haven. So it doesn't matter how soon we get there. So I'm okay with taking the night and traveling during the day.
Are you going to be okay with that, Zephyr?
Yeah, so I want Zephyr to kind of like scoff and then like roll her eyes. Fine, I guess it's like the smart way to do it. Let's just camp for the night.
The smart way to do
she
things.
wanted to keep going, so.
The smart way to do things. Definitely not our wheelhouse, but we're trying a new thing here today. We're trying a different tact.
At least you admit it.
And then Ataim, are you okay with this course of action?
I'm good to go wherever the wind takes me.
Wonderful. Dibs on last shift, and I will throw out my bedroll.
As one does, yes.
I can take first shift.
All right. So as you guys kind of begin to lay down and set up your camps and everything, Zephyr. Well, like, does anyone else want to go with Zephyr, or is it just Zephyr?
I mean, maybe one of the elves.
Well, I
Yes,
didn't take too bad of a hit, so I don't mind taking watch with Zephyr.
All right. Do you guys? One of the elves will stay up with you guys as well, so it's up to you. You guys can pick. So I have to not make all the decisions.
Villain or
It's also not
adversary. Whoever is. So I guess Cain, Zephyr, and whichever guy or person you pick to.
Oh, please let it be villain.
Whoever is gonna be. I'm gonna bless you guys before I go to sleep.
That does
I'm
only
gonna
last a minute. Bring it up.
That should
Oh.
do.
It
Last
only
effect
feels like
of
it lasts.
It's
It only feels like it lasts an hour because yeah. Guess we
Alright.
take
That's okay.
forever.
We'll be fine.
They'll be blessed. I'm gonna bless them in my nightly dreams anyway. So.
Hot.
Well, bless you too, buddy.
So just in case something happens in the first minute, you are blessed.
Sounds good.
All right. Mark that spell slot off.
I did.
All right, just make. Oh, what the heck? Okay, it's fine. All right. So, I'm not going to tell you what this is for, but either you guys can roll or I can roll something.
I want to roll something.
You want to?
He is
Yeah.
rolling kind of bad tonight.
Sure. Roll a d4 for me.
We like rolling dice, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's totally
You don't-
fine. Just
You don't play Dungeons and Dragons to not roll dice.
Should have blessed her. Oh my god. Hello.
Wait, we're
friend.
playing Dungeons and
Oh my
Dragons.
god. 2.
Oh,
Hi, friend.
okay.
Hi, friend. Hi,
Yeah.
friend.
Those
Oh.
are, those are
What's
good
up, baby?
Dungeons and
Don't say hi to
Dragons.
you.
What's up,
friends.
baby?
I don't know if you can hear that.
yeah.
We did.
No.
That's
I got 2.
A 2. Okay.
Cool. Cool. When are we having a meetup?
Oh my god.
When is the Dithers of Dismay meetup?
Yeah.
Oh my god, all of y'all. Alright, so shit, I just deleted something I shouldn't have.
Oh, just Control Z.
No,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
unfortunately can't. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Did you try Control Z?
Yeah, no, it's not gonna work.
Oh.
Unfortunately, not with what I deleted.
Puppy.
Otherwise, it would have worked. So, as you guys, fuck it, I'm just not gonna bother this. As you guys kind of start the first watch, they're Cain and Zephyr. Zephyr is having to deal with friend.
Yeah,
Yep.
friend.
Um,
We love friend. All right.
yes,
I'll,
we like
I'll relay the important details.
Okay. And Valen, right? That's the one you want?
Well, yeah, I want villain to be on.
Valen.
Him and I have a little bit of rapport.
This is getting ridiculous. I will start to make. I'll bring back a homebrew rule, which is spite damage. You'll just
Like,
take
listen,
damage.
Cain doesn't want to let on that he knows Elvish, maybe.
Mhm. Well, I think after this many times, you would have figured out the
I
name.
think we.
Oh shoot, his name is Valan.
Jesus Christ, I hate you so much right now. All right.
Love it here.
What happened? I'm sorry.
Nothing.
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 Literally nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Valan is trying to hang out with us.
I will start rolling. All right.
I'm really bad with names, especially Elvish names.
Right. So yeah, you guys have a fire. I assume Zephyr, you probably started with your magic if you'd like.
No, I'm not going to.
Well, that's fine.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I just assumed you did last time. So.
Yeah, no. I was just saying that out of spite.
All right, that's fair. So yeah, you guys start your watch. If you guys would like, either one of you can roll perception with advantage, or you can both roll.
Yeah, I can take the role if you want there, Zephyr.
Whichever. I have a +4. I don't know about you.
Okay, let's just do a flat roll then. Flat roll off.
All
Do
right,
you have
both
dark
of you roll.
vision?
Wait, for dark
Neither
vision?
of you have dark vision, but you do have
Wait, we
Valen.
don't-
Dark vision.
Oh, you do now.
Yeah.
But also Valen
We also
does
have a
too. so
light,
wouldn't
and I
matter.
have Zindig with me, so
Oh,
Zindig
okay.
can also show
Light,
up.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. If you want to roll advantage there, Penguin, that's cool.
I mean, we. Oh no.
No. It's way better.
23. Couldn't do math.
23 and Cain, what was yours?
I gave advantage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I helped. I said, look, a tree. Look, bush. Look, a
Like,
penguin.
I can see in the dark.
Thank
what the
you,
heck?
Cain, so much.
I would
Hey,
say
Penguin.
it would be pretty weird for someone who's grown up all your life without dark vision suddenly now can see very well in the dark.
Yeah.
It'd be like getting glasses and being like, "There's details in the trees."
People can just see things.
Yeah,
What the
like
fuck?
what?
There's like colorblind TikTok videos where people see color for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched one that was of a deaf person. They like just randomly heard like pouring, and they're like, "That makes a noise." It's so funny.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So you guys, is this still battle music, or is this the? No, this is the normal one. God, I need to find another
Feels
one.
kind of epic.
It feels a bit much for this watch. But yeah, you guys sit
Do the watch.
and and watch around a fire. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
I want to talk to Valem.
I want to talk to Valen too, but also to Zephyr.
Well, then go ahead. Lead the conversation.
That's what this is for.
So, Valen, Zephyr, hey, what is...
You got my name right. Wow, look at
Oh,
you.
yes,
improving.
Valen. Sorry, my bad. You know, Valen, we've really struck off.
Make a
on-
deception check at disadvantage.
Oh, for fuck off. Okay. All right.
Yeah, he just looks at you and goes,
Shit.
okay.
All right.
If there was a
okay.
camera, he'd look at it like in the office.
Don't Jim him. Don't Jim.
Is that his name? I've never watched it. I just know the memes.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we really got off on a bad foot, and I want some more information from you.
Some weird way to put it, but okay.
Wow. You know,
You're honest, at least.
you hit some of my guys. We tried to hit some of yours. You tied me up. Didn't untie me for a long time. You know, us humans, we've got a little bit of a grudge.
Oh, we
But
know.
fair enough. But tell me about this sanctuary that we're going to, this temple, and what's so important about it, and also what's up with Zephyr? Why is she so important in all of this?
I think that's a question for your friend as he points to Zephyr sitting right next to you.
All right, we're gonna go down the list then. All right, starting with this sanctuary.
Right.
What are we getting ourselves into?
As far as I'm aware, it was an old abandoned place in the forest, well hidden over the time, and they thought it was a good place to set up a forward camp or what have you.
So you haven't been to the monastery yourself?
I've been there, but not for long. Usually it's in the morning and leaving midday to afternoon, or afternoon to evening.
So it's just sort of a camp for you then. Is that correct?
Yes, I know it's not for others, but I'm not very high up on the ranking. Is that the word for you use?
That is a word that we could use, yes. Okay. So Velen?
He just looks at you for like this bitch. Yes.
I just want to do like a
Valen.
face palm and just like.
You know, all right. So aside from getting your name wrong consistently, because I don't speak Elvish.
You know, I feel like I believe that less and less. But all right.
Well, say something in Elvish to me.
Hi, and he says it in Elvish. You're an asshole. Make a performance check, please.
Gobbledygook to you too, man.
Gobbledygook.
Oh my god.
15.
Alright, let me roll for this. You just kind of goes, Your question.
I want to follow up a question.
Oh, alright, 21
While this is
questions.
going on.
You.
Sure.
No, my follow-up question for the conversation was, what do we expect to like? What are we gonna expect at the monastery? Like, do we need to know something? Do we need to do anything? Like, what is the purpose?
I do not know Laroc's plan. I know you're probably going to meet someone of high ranking that kind of runs the place. Her name is Helen Ray. I think you've heard her name. She is
What was her name?
Helen Ray.
Helen what?
Helen
Ray.
Ray. So
Okay.
HELLENRAE.
Okay.
She is a character.
I would hope so.
I can't wait.
She is definitely not someone I would like to talk to. So all I'm saying is, good luck, especially for you. And he points at you, Cain. I have a feeling she's not going to like you. Just putting that out there.
I can be quite charming, I'll have you know, as I make winky eyes at him.
Sure. But you also have a terrible way with words.
You dare say that Cain, the charmer, Sorrow, has
what-
a
From
terrible
what
way
he's
with words.
seen, yes. You're not very
I-
trustworthy at all.
Upon you. How dare you insult the War Sorrow name?
And the entire camp wakes up.
Yeah, everyone's like,
I'm gonna use the bless.
sleep.
You're gonna use blood.
Can I throw my hand at
This
you,
point
Cain?
is-
I
No,
catch it.
oh my god.
All right, Mina.
Yeah.
Nothing goes over his head, he will catch it.
Yeah.
Yes. I was thinking that
So-
too. That's great.
So, we know where we're going. We know we kind of know who or what to expect.
Yes.
But Zephyr, where do you fit in all of this? You were
Belen will
talk to-
genuinely get interested and look over.
listen, Valen. This is just between two pals, right now.
It's clearly not.
All right. Very well. Okay. Very well.
You're asking
Rock
this question
told me-
literally 5 feet from me, so
Okay, Valen, just cover your little elfie ears. I know they're really, really big, so just
yes, it means I can hear the bullshit mile
Could you
away.
be any more offensive?
Right? People
I am
looks at
not
you, Zephyr, like, this
from
bitch.
here.
This
I'm
bitch.
He'll
I'm
say,
not from here. The elves in my country, don't.
Country?
Oh my
I-
god.
I
Listen, I have
highly doubt this. I
No.
Just say
hate
this.
all of this conversation. I'm
would
gonna
like to
go
go
for a
home
walk,
now.
have your pal talk.
You
He
can
gets up.
stay.
Because I don't really want to, though.
Okay,
he, like,
bye.
he does like a walk around to get away from Cain
If you want,
and
you
his
can take
offensiveness. Sure. Come
Keep it
thing.
company.
Is she a
She's
penguin?
sweet.
Is it fire? It's
She's
fair.
a penguin. She's disguised as a penguin on fire.
I see.
Simple
Well,
as that.
all right. Come Zendig. He's just like, and it. Do you?
Valen, honestly,
does-
it's a lot
She'll
easier just
follow.
to say okay.
I'm dead.
And just Zendig, if they follow you, okay, and they'll like kind of do like they're not going very far. Like Cain, you would be able to see them within dark vision. Like they're just doing rounds around the camp and
How far away?
not too far.
How
If
far
they're
away?
if they're listening carefully, or if you are careful while you're talking,
Like,
they might not hear. But if they're listening carefully, they might hear.
15 to 35
Oh.
feet.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, probably like around that kind of 20 to 30. Probably more than that. Probably like 30.
Cool. So, where do you fit in all of this, Zephyr?
Well, I don't know exactly where I fit, but Rock was telling me that he could tell me more about myself, and I want to know what's going on, like my background. You can say I don't really know much about my history, so if anybody can tell me anything, and he seemed convincing, maybe is the word to say.
And what convinced you? Because I'm still, as you could probably tell, a little bit suspicious about
I
all
can
of
tell you're
this.
still in doubt, I know.
So what
I want
what
to see where
made
this
you
goes.
turn on a dime?
Well, this is the first time I've ever encountered anything like this. Into anybody that could tell me anything about myself. If he can. I
Mhm.
mean, I don't know.
And
I mean,
you're just
worst case
convinced.
scenario, and then I want to like lean over and whisper, is like, we could just take him out.
Make a stealth check, please.
I do.
Yep.
Jesus
You're being quiet.
That smug look on his face.
Always.
Come on, roll
Always.
good, please.
Oh,
17.
Okay.
That's all right. Breathe, guys. Breathe.
Alright.
It was just
Continue.
that one little section.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
aware. Continue.
He was waiting for it. That's
just-
smart.
Ooh.
Of course he was.
She's trying to get us killed.
I am not trying to do anything but to react to what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And you genuinely believe and trust that Larock has these answers.
I have some faith in something that might help us to say.
And what are you hoping to find?
I'm willing to take the chances.
Okay. And you're just hoping to find anything. Like
Anything
any piece
about my background, about who I am, about anything. That's
All right.
what he started off with. It caught my attention.
Okay.
There's a few
Well-
things that I've just noticed, and I want to see how it plays out. That's all I can say. I have no idea, but I would just want to try and believe that there might be something that I might gain out of this.
Well, then I will keep my eyes out for you then.
I appreciate it. And I'm sorry if
I-
this is worrying you guys, but I don't think it's going to be as terrible as you guys all think.
You know, I've been proven wrong before. It doesn't happen very often. But I
well,
I
I
just
hope that
have
I
a
can
bad-
prove you wrong in a good way.
I just had a bad feeling about this, and I have trusted my gut,
Dun, dun, dun.
and it has gotten me into some
Several deaths.
several deaths, but more importantly,
Get
some
wrecked.
But you're still alive.
Some bridges have been burned because of it. So
You can at least trust us. We brought you back to life. Does that count?
it is true. I'll keep my eyes open for you
I
Keep the lights on.
appreciate
then.
Kind of as the conversation kind of slows down, Velen end up kind of finishes his walk around and check around and kind of comes back with Zindig. So, what you talk about? He like
Boys.
sits down.
Boys.
Make a deception check just because it's fun.
I love you so much.
I explained to him like I told Larock. I want to see how this plays out. I want
Yeah.
to see what the monastery is about. I want to see what the importance is to you guys.
I think. All right, sure, yeah. What did you get for deception there?
14.
14. Okay. Pen just looks at you and goes, "Didn't think you swung that way." All right.
Well, Velen, if you play your cards right,
It's got a big axe to swing it every which way.
yeah.
I feel like
Velen, you look like, honestly, like a half elf. Like you look like you got some human in you, or at least you're going to.
because I am definitely.
I
Alright.
hate it here.
It's
Is he
fine.
like this with everyone? He like turns to you, Zephyr.
I would like to
don't
go
even
home.
know. I just kind of roll my eyes.
He,
Nice
DM,
just,
can I go?
he just likes
Nice
like
session.
word vomiting. I think is the word. Word
It's
puking.
just-
Whatever it is.
You know, it.
And like
it's
he
like
talks
an
about
old
playing the right
saying.
cards, and he does not have the right cards.
Well, you know, you play the cards that you're dealt, and
Oof, that's
honestly,
unfortunate. You should get new
swing at
cards.
every ball. you know, if you keep your friends close and your enemies guessing. And I want you to think about that.
Well, good thing I'm not guessing, because I can tell when you're just running your mouth.
Great.
And
And Valen doesn't think that I'm an enemy. Checkmark. Side quest complete.
right.
There you go. Reverse psychology.
Side quest.
And he just goes, Zephyr, you had a question for me earlier, yes? Sorry, you were eating. As you eat
It's
a
like
midnight snack.
Like one of those RPGs, but when you have actual camp, like.
I did.
Camp
companion
dialogue?
levels.
Yeah, you said, oh yeah, you
No,
went
the
to say something
companion
about
relationship
Valen.
levels.
Yeah, yeah.
Valen will remember this. Nobody liked that.
Ah, shit, I forget. Because I
Alright.
thought if it was the follow-up question, I already asked that.
Well, you said something. Oh, that's fine. No, that's fine.
I forget, sorry.
He just goes, well, I know you guys seem to be unsure, but I'll give you one piece of advice, whether you take it or not, whatever. But you are kind of joining a big thing. You should really have a definitive answer by the time we get there, which, oh, I don't know, less than half a day.
Yes. Valen,
Definitive answer?
I see that you're trying to intimidate me.
No, you completely. Wow, you're not very good at reading people.
I have advantage on insight. Insight!
Sure, roll insight.
Oh my gosh.
I'll have you know that I'm quite good
You
at
do
reading
have-
people.
You are natural 20. Yeah. Goodbye, Zephyr. Yeah, with the natural 20, you fully he's fully being honest. Like he's kind of giving you like a bone here. Like, hey, you're joining a war. Here's some advice. Maybe pick a side.
I've picked my side.
Yep.
What was the definitive answer that he was looking for? That if we're joining the
Basically.
whatever.
Basically.
Yes. Yeah.
What side of the war are we going to be on?
Like you're joining a war, you have to be trusted in said war, especially considering the circumstance of you guys joining said war. So he's kind of just being like,
You shot first.
just talking. Technically, you
Valen,
do
I appreciate your candidness.
not being malicious, not being coy, any of that.
I-
Just being genuine.
Did not take it at all. And
And I was serious. I don't think Helen will like you if you talk the way you normally do.
oh, you guys are
She is
close then.
Oh, no, I'd rather be anywhere but around her.
Well, I don't know. You
Sorry.
said Helen, like.
I said Helen, right?
Okay.
But all right. Well, I'll tell
Watch
you
your
right
back,
now,
oh
the
God.
first part of her name is accurate.
Okay. fair enough.
Anyways. Do you need to go to bed now? I don't know how long you guys have to stay up.
What do you mean, you guys?
Both of you. He points at you two.
Humans?
No.
Do you mean?
I'm sorry. Apparently, not only does he just spew a lot, he doesn't understand what a dragonborn is.
Oh, sorry. I don't
I
see
Nope.
scales.
Cain,
Nope.
Aren't you the
Cain,
only-
Stop.
No.
No.
No,
Stop.
One
no,
no,
sounded
no,
terrible.
No.
No,
I'm
no,
trying to
that's a hard
convince
no.
him
That's a
not
hard
that.
no.
You know, if I have to kill him, that's fine. But
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
I love this.
Uh,
I
is
also
getting-
am so confused as to what the actual
I-
end goal is here.
I think I
Don't know
lost
As a
what
the
DM, I'm
objective
also kind of
Just
lost.
as
way
lost as I'm the
through.
one who's awake.
And Valen just goes, right. Anyways,
Listen,
I'm gonna
I
clean my
like-
blade.
Valen, I like you. Don't stab me in the back.
I'm gonna go to
I
bed.
want to say that I like you as well, because I kind of do. We had a moment about feeding each other. Or not
Still
feeding each
open to
other, I
it.
guess. Yeah.
Still open to it.
But I don't know if I can either. So don't stab me or hit me. You have a hammer.
Hey, worry not, Valen. One good turn deserves another. That's the War Sorrow motto. So if you stab me in the back, ooh, your back better not be turned.
Well, if I'm stabbing you in the back, I feel like your back is turned, so mine wouldn't be.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what you were stabbing was an illusion.
Oh, so you can do illusions. Good to know. You got some magic in you. I saw that. You went big, did some fire.
Fair enough. Yeah, I do illusions.
I also.
DM, I would like to go home now.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna
Adrian
wake
gets up and
up
just walks
Ataim and
away.
Joel for second shift.
I just gets up and just goes back to Shade Barrow. Like, nope, not worth it.
I think we all just lost a wisdom point for what just happened.
Hello? My
I don't
intelligence.
know.
Objective was I forgot.
I am now at a 0.
I thought we were talking to the guy. That was it.
This is why he doesn't think you guys are good at talking. All of this.
I got lost.
This is
Lost
what
in your
happens
own
when we
thoughts.
bring Cain along.
Oh god, I love us so much.
Right. So are you, at this point, like you guys can stay up a bit longer if you want to, or you can go to bed a little early because it's awkward. But if you stay up, nothing really happens.
I'm going to bed. I said
I
that a
will
while
take
ago.
a second wind just so that in case I get rudely awoken,
All right.
I'm going to be at least a little bit
Who is
better.
gonna do the second watch?
off?
You were so
I-
focused on this awkward conversation for like an hour that you didn't heal much.
I would wake up Joel and Ataim because Amdrus said that he called dibs on last,
Right. Yes.
I did call dibs on last.
All right.
Dude.
and I respect that. I'm a man of my word.
Yeah. Of many.
I have many words. I'm a man of all of them.
You have your all right. So yeah, Joel and Etienne, you guys are woken up eventually by Cain.
I do
I
want.
wake up with a massive headache for some reason.
Yeah, just like oh,
I will let Ataim
Too much
know
talking.
that I do in fact see race.
Jesus Christ.
I hate it.
I
Here.
hate everything right
I'm
now.
tired. I am so tired.
Etienne and Joel just go back to bed.
Immediately.
Yeah, just no. I assume you're
literally
following
fall.
what you guys were before. Amdrus and Etienne sleeping together, and Cain switching for Etienne, and then Joel and Zephyr sleeping together in the same time. Cool.
Yes.
Unless you want to change that. I saw that look, Penguin.
I didn't catch who it was. Did you say me and Joel?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I figured that.
It's just what you did last time, so I'm assuming. But yeah, you guys are woken up, and you head out to the kind of Velen keeping up the fire.
There's like a weird air here.
How was,
You
how
know,
was
your friend
your
is
watch?
a lot. I think. Do you have any Advil? Because fuck.
I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if I know that
That's-
dialect
It's
of
an Elvish
Elvish.
term. It's some kind
Not
of
that well
shoot me in the head. No, anyways.
yeah.
No, he goes.
I could probably perform some shock therapy.
Oh, that would be nice. I would like to forget the last 2 hours, or 2.5 hours. All right, you guys kind of. You can sit down if you guys whatever. You guys can roll a perception each or one with advantage. It's up to you guys.
I'll give Joel advantage.
All right, so roll that with advantage.
12.
Okay. Cool. I went to drink and the lid was still on. What are you guys doing? What's the plan for the night? You just gonna?
I don't
Just
even
gonna
know.
hang out and chat with
still,
Velen.
I'm still lost in the fact that Cain lost his own objective.
Yeah.
In a game he made all by himself, he lost it.
This is Cain's story, guys. I'm telling you. The end goal.
You're just in it.
We're just here. We're just here.
You're just all the side characters. Sorry.
Yes, yes.
Amdrus stealthily rolls out of the tent and then just rolls his way back home. He's not doing that.
Just- I don't know. I don't have any actual questions.
I mean, my only one, I know you've warned us about what is to come. Is there any advice besides watch your tongue and listen to what they say? Like, is there anything else that maybe might be helpful for us?
Well, I kind of talked to Zephyr and fortunately Cain. And And he just goes, I mean, I mentioned the person you're probably going to talk to, I would assume. Lark is bringing you to Helen, right? And she is a lot. I would not want to be in the same room with her. Words. Getting tired, sorry. So...
Cain is a lot, I know.
Very, yeah. Ugh.
Is there anything that she likes?
I don't think so. I do not know or talk to her enough to even know. I think she likes punching people. I would assume. So...
Right, yeah.
There's that.
Cool.
So keep our distance, right? Okay.
Yeah, or you know what? Maybe you should tell Cain just to go guns a-blazing. Maybe she'll appreciate the power that he wields.
I don't think we should tell. I don't think we should
so.
ever.
That
tell
was a
Cain
joke.
that. Okay.
I was trying to tell Cain, and he would just keep on just... I feel like she's going to hate him putting that out there. Not even going to hide that fact. I've only talked to her like twice, and that was enough. You guys doing anything? All right. Nine.
I just want to make sure that it's clear, like the views and opinions
We know
expressed
that. We are aware.
Question, Joel. Does a 23 hit you?
Yes, it does.
What kind of question is that?
You know damn well it hits me.
Oh no!
Does a 23?
You take 6 points of piercing damage as you guys talk, and you don't see it as suddenly out of the dark, a long black arrow comes flying and stabs you right in the back, like the shoulder blade, and you reach out as another one flies towards you, Atim.
Do I get any health back from the nap I just had?
You can have a short rest. You can do short rest.
So you can roll.
I roll a what, a D?
Does a 15 hit you?
Whatever
Atim?
your health is. Yes.
All right. You take 9 points of piercing as you turn and it hits you right in the chest and glances off like your collarbone and shoulder and it just rips through that. I need you guys to roll initiative, please.
How many did you say that I got?
You took 6.
6. Okay. But again, how do I roll? I can't figure out.
So short rest will be right next to long rest, and the short rest will tell you how many hit die you have, or what your hit die is. And then you have. Since we're level 3, we have 3 of them.
Yes, yeah, you have 3 per day, and you, on a long rest you get half, so 1 at this point.
So I got 10.
So, roll initiative, please.
Yay, initiative.
I will roll with my classic.
Why is it every night when I'm awake?
Yeah, it was very ironic. As those happen, you see Valen was kind of just focused like on what he was doing, and he just jumps up and grabs his blade. Like, what is going on? He seems surprised as well.
Nice, 2 10s.
Oof. Oof. Okay. What you both got 10? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Can I, like, in pain,
We rolled the exact same. I love that.
yell out,
Roll that.
like, so everybody in the camp hears?
Ow.
Or do I have to wait for my turn?
You would have to wait for your turn. As I grab this health.
Every time.
Um,
Not taking rep watches anymore. Okay.
not taking watches. It's okay because Valen rolled a 5 for his initiative, so that's fun. Oh, you guys go at the same time, not at different times. Give me a second. I will rewrite that. Oh, ironic. Alright, so with that, as you guys get hit and you look from within the dark, beyond your dark vision, Joel, 2 more arrows go attacking each of you again. Joel, that is only going to be a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
So this time you were ready, you were able to grab your shield and deflect it. But Atim, that's also not going to hit. That's a 9. I rolled really badly. As 2 more arrows kind of went, but you guys were ready, able to dodge out of this way. You now go. You do not see your foe.
Perfect. That's great.
You know the direction. I don't have a map for this, so it's going to be kind of theater of the mind. But it's kind of off past the dark vision of your 60, 70 feet with the light.
Cool. Then for now, I'm gonna give us cover. So I will cast Fog Cloud
Alright.
around us. I think it's a 20-foot radius. So we can't necessarily see out, but they also can't see us.
Correct, yeah. So as a team, you kind of... What does that look like, actually? In the kind of the cold night, how does that look? I would notice, I would say, Atim, now that you got hit, you look down, and something familiar and cold about these arrows, and you think and you feel that the air has gotten something colder, but you didn't notice.
Fucking White Walkers again.
One of them has just been following you, and I've rolled consistently natural 20s.
Wow.
Thank you, Snap. I rolled like 3 of them as we travel.
We should have killed him forever ago.
Yeah, honestly, I was like, okay, all right.
It's fine. Oh, so what does that look like?
Yes.
So I just start to like kind of swirl the air around me, kind of pulling in a drop in pressure and kind of creating this like fog from around me and kind of like swirling it outward.
It starts as like a rolling like mist, and it kind of just picks up and kind of in a moment, Joel, with knowing this is that team right next to you, a thick kind of fog fills the area. You barely see the flickering fire next to you, kind of through the fog and like the shape of that team. You don't even see Valen, who was like 10 feet from you on the other side, because it's so thick. Fog. So you have cover, but you can't see as well. You are heavily obscured. But Atim, that is your action. Are you going to do anything else?
Yes. For now, no.
Okay. So yeah, Joel, you can go.
Well, I think what I'm gonna want to do is, since there's this like storm raging all around me, and I mean they already know
storm,
we're here.
sure.
Or I mean this like wind, fog, all of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I just use my? Because I kind of want to scare these people, this person in my brain. I mean, I don't know. Let's try to intimidate them. I mean, the last people were intimidated by Cain going big, so like it's all foggy. And can I like just use thaumaturgy just to like shake the shit out of the ground and make like thunderclap noises?
I think you only can do like a concentrated area. You can't do like a big earthquakey thing.
It just says you can.
I mean, you can make a
harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute.
Oh, I thought it was like specifically within like a 5-foot square. Okay.
Well, it says it has a range of 30 feet.
Yeah, that'd just be like where you can do it, but you can't see very far. So you would kind of rumble the ground. And what was that? Making what noises?
Like thunder, like big booming thunderclaps.
Okay. Just for the fun of it, make a wisdom check for me. And I need everyone else who's currently
13.
asleep make a perception check.
Oh yeah, we're making a lot of noise.
Yes.
Or I'm making a lot of noise, I guess.
I mean, you're gonna rumble them all the way.
That's true. They're all being shook. It's
Cain, you tired yourself out and you did not wake up from this.
I'm just confused as to what's happening. So
You're
that's
dreaming
fine.
you're on a boat, so the rocking just like doesn't affect you.
Quite confused from his own conversation.
Zephyr, what'd you get?
13.
Sorry?
13.
13 is just enough. So you kind of slowly kind of wake up to this rumbling and cracking of thunder, and you're kind of like, what? And you can see that mist and fog are kind of rolling in to the tent. Amdrus?
I also rolled a 13.
Oh, well, there you go. You also kind of groggily, shockingly, wake up because you're the heavy sleeper.
I know.
And also see this like fog coming in. You guys can roll initiative, please. But Etienne, Joel, that is your action. Are you gonna move at all?
No, I'm gonna stand my ground.
Okay.
The 5 for Amdrus.
The 6 for me.
Wow.
Doing great.
Love
We're
it.
waking up.
Yeah, fuck off.
Give
I
us
haven't
a
had coffee.
second.
I'm groggy.
Give me 2 seconds. Who was the 6? Sorry.
Me.
Okay. Cool. With that, if Joel, you're not doing anything, Zephyr, you actually get to act next because Valen also rolled a 5. So.
So we can't.
So you kind of get up and you're
so
like, "What
I
is
guess
happening?"
Get out of the tent.
Yeah, you can get out of 10, but it just becomes
foggy,
like
right?
foggy, and
can't
you
see
can
anything?
barely see a flickering flame, even though it's like 15 feet from you, 10 feet from you.
DM, do we have a map or no?
No.
Okay, just curious.
Roll20 was being a bitch, so I gave up.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
For theater of the mind.
Yes. Apologies.
I'm fine with it. No, I'm fine with that. I was just curious.
Oh, never mind. Okay. I am just gonna. Well, the campfire, is that my bonfire?
You would assume so. It's very faint. It's not like the big bonfire it was, but it was kept lit a bit. And yeah.
Okay, then we're gonna do. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam. Then,
Okay.
if I can.
Where
just
you
kind of
aiming?
give. I guess
'Cause-
ahead of me. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Because since I don't have a map, I can't really say.
Well, because you
But-
can't see, so you don't really have a point of origin of where things are, what's happening, who's who. You can see vague shapes in
Oh.
this thing. Like, it's like you don't know if they're enemies or friends at the current moment. It's going to be the same thing for you, Amdrus, as you walk out.
Well, I mean, for Cain, all friends could be enemies
It's
if
true.
they're elves.
Wow.
Okay, then.
No, they're just they're the only elves on my team right now are
Mhm.
possibly villains.
You don't know who isn't an elf.
It's also true.
There you
I will not attack then.
go.
So, if I did entangle, do I still have to see where I'm putting it? Or is that one that I can just conjure up from where I'm
What
standing?
did it say? Like, some of them specifically say like a spot you can see, or some of them are just like within range, but you don't know what's happening. So where are you localizing them? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, just in front of me, like probably
Okay.
about like
Yeah.
20 feet, 10, 20 feet away, and then I just
Sure.
do
so
it
you,
just because I can't see anything.
sure. So you make entanglement.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
entangle.
Joe, Etienne, make a strength saving throw.
Oh, great.
And so does Valen. Valen rolled a 15. What's your DC?
I can't even see anybody. Oh my gosh.
That's the worst thing
It's-
about Fog Cloud. But
I hate it. I love it that I have it because it's like, yes, it's cover, but no one can see anything.
it's the same as
Sucks.
darkness. It's the same as darkness.
Uh,
So Joel, and
Well, it makes a 20-foot cube, so if anything is in that
it's
20-foot
pretty much
cube,
engulfing like the middle section of where your like tents would be. So like anyone walking out of a tent is just walking to vines and fog. But that's fine. You don't know, so that's fair. As vines kind of wrap around, you guys
Yeah.
immediately are able to push off and be like, "What?" But they look familiar. You're used to
Yes.
Zephyr's doing this. So,
ugh.
call
Whoops.
out.
so you guys
Sorry.
look towards where Joel, your tent would be, and there is like another vague shape there moving, and you can assume that's Zephyr.
Well, I did it away from the tent. Like,
Yeah,
I walked out and then I did
You said
it.
you walked out and you did it in front of you, so that would have been the center of the
Oh,
campsite.
no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
no.
still a 20-foot
I gotcha.
Yeah.
cube, so like it'll.
That is your action. I would say probably most of your movement because you have to get up and walk out. So unless there's a bonus action.
No, like, can I just, I guess the only thing I would say is I want Zindig to kind of just, like walk around me just so I can see if
Sure.
I can see anything just
As
from
Zingdig
her
kind of
light.
comes up and like lights up a bit so you can see a bit. I would say you can get a little more details and kind of start to tell Joel and Atim are close by and you go, oh, oops. And you guys can also see like the little flame moving, like obscured by the fog of Zindig. But Amdrus, you also are stepping out, and as right before you do, vines erupt everywhere, and you're kind of like, okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Welcome.
That's good.
Oh, no. Oh, Pelor. Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Who
What
do
do you
I guess who do I see? Do I see the Wraith or the...
No, you have no
Little
idea
trem-
what's happening. Just there was tremors and thunder, and now there's vines in fog, and you can vaguely make out a shape.
I'm just gonna yell out, who are we fighting? Just... I have dark vision, so I can...
Yeah, but it's
It's
not
still-
the fact that it's dark, it's foggy.
Oh, it's foggy,
It's,
that's right.
it's heavily obscured.
Yeah, it's heavily
Which
obscured.
is like basically
Like,
being blinded.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
basically like you can see within 5 feet of you clearly, and everything else past that is, or even 5 feet is kind of fuzzy.
I
but...
guess I will work my way in my head. I work my way on the outside of the vines
Okay, yeah.
around.
Sure.
How
How
and I will
big
ready-
is the fog? Sorry, 20-foot radius.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You were like covering up like the entire campsite.
Yeah.
So yeah, you kind of walk outside, but you're still in this fog.
All right, and
Shaking world.
working my way around. Yeah. Do I will just spend my full movement working my way around the outside of the vine. Do I hit anybody? See anybody else?
Because you have to get up and then move through kind of the vines. You don't get very far, but you get a little bit past like outside of your tent, but you're still just in fog.
Well,
you can make a
am I
perception.
in the vines?
No, you're outside of the
no,
vines,
okay,
yeah.
good. That was important to me. Okay. I'm gonna make a quick perception. 15 plus.
You do have disadvantage because I heavily obscured. Sorry.
You
Sorry.
son of a bitch. That's a 4.
Okay. You can vaguely see a shape moving, like a dark shape. You can't see who or what it is, but it's like maybe 15 feet from where you are.
I'll hold out my crescent blade. Ooh, does it light up? Can I get it to light up for me?
Sure. Yeah. It's a command word, and
Oh,
it's not like an action or
yeah.
bonus action. You just do it, and
Okay.
yeah, this like faint moonlight comes.
Cool. And then I'll hold my action for anybody who comes up and melee attacks me.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
You hear from the direction you see the shape, Valen go, "What is happening? Why is there vines and fog? What is happening?" He's not gonna do anything. You can hear like a cocking of his crossbow as he's like ready in case something comes up, but that's probably not gonna help him. He doesn't really know. He's not gonna do anything. I will say, because you guys didn't move, the creature or the person that is attacking is going to aim for about the same spot, so they have disadvantage. But they're going to aim for each of you again.
That's fine.
So disadvantage, and I rolled. Oh, that's a 7. Woo! Thought that was a natural 1. So Joel, that's not going to hit. That's an 11.
Nope.
And Atim, it was a 19, and then it was a 3. So you see like through the mist, like these arrows just like cutting through it, but like not hitting you guys, kind of going wide. Still from that same kind of direction. Kind of if you were looking at it on a map, you guys would be here, and it would be like kind of this way. Joel, Atim.
Cool. So I'll just kind of call out. Apologies, everyone. I believe another one of those whites are back. and then I'll drop the fog.
Okay, you drop the fog, and there's all these vines, and you don't see. The vines don't like obscure anything, but there is just vines everywhere. And you don't see where it is. Like it's staying within. Like these are long arrows, like built arrows that are for a long distance, so they can stay back.
Snipe?
You're basically getting
Yeah,
sniped.
snipe.
We are getting sniped, yes.
Biscuit.
and
Whites
then-
still have intelligence, so that's fun. Not that you know it's white. Never mind. But you assume.
No.
we assume I said I think.
And I don't think that takes an action or anything to do, so you still have your full turn.
Yes. What am I gonna do now?
Joel, you're on deck then.
Do I know the general direction?
Yeah.
Cool.
You don't know the distance though.
I don't. So
You can take a blind shot if you would like of something.
this will be interesting. I will shatter in that general direction.
How far does shatter go up?
60.
And it's a 10-foot. Okay. Roll damage.
Oh my god, please. Please.
So with this, a loud crash sound racks through it. Cain, I'm not even going to let you roll. You wake up. It is loud.
Nice. Rock and roll.
Roll initiative for me as it crashes.
Roll
and
low.
It falls
Never
silent.
mind. 17.
All right.
Damn it.
And it falls silent, and you have no idea if you hit it, but you made a fuck ton of noise, and at least you woke up everybody.
Belen, he's in danger.
And with the fog on, you would have seen also Adveris has like stepped out and like it's just like between like the opening of the tent and like these vines, and it's just like, what is happening? Like she hasn't even got a sword out. She's just like, what? All right.
Fuck.
So
I just realized it says a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the area, which is interesting.
you hear crashing of bark and trees. Kind of fucked up a tree there. Not an entire tree, but a chunk.
No.
But that's your action. Anything else you do?
Then I will move behind a tent.
Okay, yeah. Just like your tent, you can kind of move back
Sure,
there if
yep.
you like. Okay.
Mhm.
Joe.
I think I'm gonna do something relatively similar. I think I'm just gonna shoot off fireball, produce flame.
Okay. I was like, fireball.
I was gonna say,
You do not
whoa.
have fireball.
Produce flame. It's 30 feet. I'm just gonna shoot out a produce.
Okay, you
flame
throw it.
30 feet.
Make a perception check for me, as that is fire and it gives light.
Perception's 15.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, that is hacked. God damn it. Okay. As the fire kind of goes past, there is a glint of armor off in the distance, way past where you threw it. Like another maybe 60 feet from where you hit, but you just saw the fire kind of glint on this kind of frosty-looking armor, familiar to the night before.
So then I will just.
And it's like behind a
Use-
tree, like maybe 90 feet out.
I will yell that it's there, 90 feet that way. It's back. It's the walker, and I will hide behind a tent, just
walker.
like.
Walker. Walker.
Okay,
takes swing.
so Zephyr, you hear all of this. This is kind of as Joel, you go behind your tent, or where a team went?
I just the closest.
Just close.
I want cover between
Yeah.
me and it now, especially I know where it in the direction it for sure is at.
Yeah, you can go behind your tent, which is closest.
Yeah.
And so Zephyr, your turn.
Okay, you said it was 90 feet.
Yeah, he yelled about 90
Okay.
feet ish that way, and you look over and you don't see it anymore. Like you didn't see it, but you know the
Okay.
general direction. A little easier.
Well, I want to also apologize and pull out my pull back the vine.
The vines just slowly go under the ground.
Yeah, and also like, sorry, didn't see you guys. And then I want to do Scorching Ray in that general direction, where Joel said.
It's like 120 feet, right?
Yeah.
The range. Cool. So yeah, you can make 3 attacks at disadvantage as you kind of just fire off that way.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, because you don't see it. You're just, you know the general direction. So you're just kind of blindly shooting in the dark. Don't have dark vision. But it's fire, so hey, maybe it'll light some shit up.
Hold on, what is that? 11.
11 misses.
Do I do it 3 times?
Yep, it's 3 attacks. 3 rays. All with disadvantage.
Sorry, I forgot what it was. 21.
That's with disadvantage still?
Yeah, because it was a 15 and an 18.
Yeah, so, yeah,
Did I do the math
shit.
right?
Yeah, no, you're right. That hits. Shit. And then the next one, it's all at the same time, so it's still a disadvantage, sorry.
Okay, and then 17.
17 still hits. So as you fire these 3 rays, one just hits a tree and kind of scorches it, but lights it up, so you see this pale-faced, kind of hollow-eyed creature again, drawing 2 more arrows as you just be able to like arc your scorching ray like around it and able to hit. So you can roll, I think it's 46 then for 2 of them. It's 2d6 each. Of fire damage.
16.
16 in total. I'm just gonna use a
out of 4.
calculator. Right? Yeah, 4d6. Yeah. Minus 16. Cool. Yeah, as the fire just burns on this thing, kind of licks up. You can kind of see it. I would say for everyone else that has view can kind of see where it was as the fire kind of burns on it, or is. Fire, sometimes handy. That's your action. Anything else you want to do?
Hold on. Can I have Zindig go 30 feet forward and then shoot Flame Seed at that general direction, so it's a 90?
Yeah.
Okay.
She just with her little fire legs just bolt it into the dark.
23.
That hits. Roll damage.
7.
Ooh, shit. All right.
Getting good rolls on her,
Yeah,
apparently.
as just pelted with fire, you can see a lot of that ice is just burning away, and it's looking rough. It looked rough before, but it doesn't seem to like this fire. And kind of as your turn ends, the fire doesn't stay, but you do know it's there. And you did a lot of damage. So Amdrus. Unless you want to move, Zephyr, but Amdrus, your turn.
I'll move a little bit closer, so I'll move 20 feet instead of the full 30.
Sure.
Closer.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my full movement as close to the white as I can, load up a crossbow bolt, and fire.
What's the range on your crossbow?
It's 80.
Okay, yeah, you should be good. Yeah. You do have disadvantage because you don't see it, because as the fires go out, it goes back to the dark. Just putting it out there.
That's totally fair.
Yes. It's not a lingering fire effect.
Yeah, that's a 9.
A 9 misses as it kind of fires. You hear it like thunk as it just like hits the tree that it was by.
Because I took the attack action, I would like to burn my last Bardic Inspiration for a defensive flourish.
Sure.
And use my 10, and let's see, I will increase my AC by 4 to 17, because I haven't put on the hide armor yet.
Yeah.
And then I will use the additional 10 feet to get closer.
Oh, sure.
So I would have moved 40.
Yeah. Okay. And both Valen and Varus have like grabbed their crossbow and have also followed suit with you, like running up and firing into the dark. But they, never mind. They have. Would that be close enough to dark vision? It would not. Cool. Valen got a 2 and a 1. Fun. And then Varus. Oh, does that hit? That's a close call. Oh, it just misses. As it fires as it looks like it's about to hit, but it just moves and it fires off. And Valenda's kind of like jammed it and just like fixing it. Cain, finally up to you as you kind of get out and you can leave the tent and you're just like, what is happening?
Where do we land on sleeping in armor?
Technically it's not good, but I kind of hand wave it, so whatever. You're in armor, that's fine.
Ah, amazing. All right. Would I have seen sources of combat and like damage to the environment kind
You
of
would
deal?
have seen like the last few arrows and bolts or whatever go flying in the certain general direction, but you don't see what they're hitting or
Perfect.
trying to hit. Yeah.
Well, I as long as they're coming from our allies, I'm going to
Yes.
dash in that direction.
Okay.
Cool.
Head first into
I've got 60 feet of effective range, but that's about it.
Yeah. All right. So you're kind of just charging forward. Cool. It is its turn, and Cain, you are the closest thing, so it is going to fire 2 arrows at you.
Found it.
Ooh.
Wait, Kane's closer than me? Oh yeah, Kane ran
'Cause, yeah,
60 feet. I ran
yeah,
40.
Yeah, and you guys would have been pretty close as well. He'd probably just be like just above, just in front of you, maybe like 5-10
Yeah.
feet. So I will say one of those arrows goes for you, one of those for Amdrus.
Yeah.
So for Cain, that is a 16 plus 4, dirty 20.
That hit. Yep.
And you take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And Amdrus is a 21.
Sadly, yes. That is.
Okay. That's minimum damage, only 3.
Okay.
There's 2 more arrows kind of fire in that direction.
So, because it can see us, can I see it?
No, you. Oh, yes, you have dark vision. I was gonna say you don't have dark vision.
I have
Yeah, as you run
120
up, you
feet.
would see it.
How far away is it?
From where you are, it'd be like 60 feet.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Cool. I forgot you have dark vision. I gotta remember that. That's gonna fuck me up.
Wait, could I have seen it from where I am or no?
Yeah, once you kind of get up, you would be able to see it then, like just barely as it
Okay.
steps in and shoots arrows.
Got it.
Because it's kind of like moving from behind the tree to like step out and fire.
Classic.
Yeah, well, you know. Joel and Atim, your guys' turn. Whoever wants to go first.
But can we can see the white now, right?
Well, we
Where you guys are, no, you cannot. Because you guys went back and they went forward. And Atim doesn't have dark vision, so definitely not.
So all I really want to do then is I'm gonna pop my I just lost the words for it. The stupid thing where I get a spell slot back. Why is my brain?
Oh, the harness whatever thing? Yeah.
Yeah, harness divine power. I'm gonna do that just to get a spell slot back, and then I want to use all of my movement to head towards the
Sure.
monster.
Is that an action or a bonus action to use that?
That's an action.
An action. Okay, so you can use 30 feet. I would say you can kind of catch up to where Cain is because you weren't as far back as they when they ran, or probably closer to Amdrus than Cain. But yeah, you would be able to just barely see it as it steps in and out.
Perfect.
Atim, what are you doing?
How is this?
What? What you scheming?
No, I'm gonna pull out the drift globe.
All right.
And then
And
60 feet from that into
what is
that
the
direction.
command word? What do you say?
Oh, I did
to
not come up
cast?
with this.
There's
I
one for
forget
light
to
and there's
come up
one
with-
for daylight, so you get to pick. Put you
I
on the
know,
spot.
and I meant to come up with this. It's gonna be so thematic and in Elvish and everything. It's gonna be great.
Love it.
I don't know right now.
He says something dramatic in Elvish.
It'll be something dramatic and very
Okay.
in Elvish.
Are you casting daylight or light?
Yes, specifically daylight.
And that's at 60 feet. You were pretty far back, so you could run up and do it as well. Wow, this is the first time you've used this. I gave you this
It is.
so long
It is.
ago.
It's
Yeah.
been so long. I was just like, I haven't needed it. Plus,
Yeah.
I had my other lights and such.
Yeah.
So yes, I will probably run back up, kind of basically to where the middle of the fire was, and then.
Okay. As you cast daylight, and the literal daylight, like a little sun, comes out of this floating blue crystal ball that you got so long ago. As it extends, the bright light doesn't hit because it only goes to like 60 feet, and then it's another 60 of dim light. But the dim light does catch it. So you can kind of see it now as it's like this ghoulish creature half behind a tree with this now lit up. And guess who forgot to roll and add Larock again? Fuck me. Okay, we're fine.
Sphere of light spreads out from.
I think that is your action to do it. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's also from a point that I choose. It doesn't necessarily have to come from.
Well, because it's the item.
Does it?
It's the item.
Okay.
Yeah, if you just had the spell, yeah, you could pick. But
Cool.
cool. That is your action and your movement. Any bonus action?
Yes, I will.
Because Zephyr is up.
Concentrate on my inner source of power and bring back a spell slot, consuming my 3 sorcery points.
Cool. Okay. Zephyr, Amdrus on deck. Actually, technically, Rock goes first, so he'll step out and see everything going on, and he'll kind of he'll have his glaive. But seeing that it's white, he doesn't have anything in. He has nothing in range, so he can't do anything at the current moment. But Zephyr and then Amdrus.
Okay. I'm just gonna throw my bonfire at him. So I'm gonna run up the 30 feet to get closer to him, and then I want to cast bonfire.
Okay. What's the range on that?
60.
Okay, yeah, you could get it. Just making sure it wasn't 30, because it would just be out, and that is a dex save, yes?
Yep.
That is a 13, which I think just fails, yes?
Ooh, just misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So roll damage.
5.
Alright. Okay. It's just more fire. It's just fucking this guy up.
And then I'm also gonna have Zindig come up and do Flame Seed too.
Sure. Roll to hit that. What?
Well, it's 18 plus 6. I'm struggling to do math. 24.
Oh, yeah, that hits. You're good. AC is 14.
I figured it would hit regardless if I didn't add the 6, but she does a 1 point of damage. Oh wait, no, she does 3 points of damage.
3 points. All right. Cool. Yeah, it's starting to look a bit rough here with all the fire. Anything else you're doing? That's, I think, all you can do.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So, Amdrus.
I'm going to. How far is it from me right now? Can I see it? The white.
You would be able to see it through like the daylight and your dark vision and everything. Yeah, you could see it pretty clearly. I said Cain was about 60 feet, so you'd be like 65 because you're like just behind Cain.
Okay. I'll use my full movement, 30 feet, and I will just fire another.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll fire another crossbow bolt. Nope. 13 plus 4 is 17.
17. That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. 6. Ooh, max damage plus 2 is 8.
As you hit it, it like funks, and you see it just freeze and shatter. And you remember, non-magical items don't affect them. Sorry. Now that it's in daylight, you can see that. Apologies, but that is your action and your movement.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any bonus actions? I don't know if you have any.
I have no bonus actions. I used all my bardic inspiration.
Seeing that yours doesn't work, both the other two also remember that, and they have nothing to do. So, Cain, what are you
Get
doing?
within 30 feet of it and take the dodge action because I also can't do shit.
All right, just run up and you're just ready. Love it.
I'm ready.
Oh, it wasn't there to see that you're melee. It's gonna, with that like supernatural speed. It zooms up to you with its long sword and is going to slash at you twice with disadvantage.
We'll see about that.
That was pretty good for disadvantage. That is a... Oh, I don't think that still hits. I think it's 17.
Nope. Misses.
It is 17, so that still misses. And second attack. Ooh, that was even better with disadvantage. What the shit? That is dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20 will hit.
I rolled a 19 and a 16.
It happens.
A lot to you, apparently.
A lot to me. Honestly,
max damage as well. Holy fuck. 12 points of slashing damage.
Sure thing.
If this game hates you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, honestly, it's fine. It's not like I actually want. It's not like I want to play Dungeons and Dragons. Are you fucking kidding?
We haven't even got any dragons.
Yeah, exactly. We've
barely done dungeons.
Dungeon.
Yeah. There are
can you
plenty.
Make a wisdom
Don't
saving throw?
Yes.
Perfect. I'll invoke the stone rune.
This is a charm effect, correct?
Is he immune to charm?
You don't know.
Okay, well, I'm going back to fucking sleep then. I'm gonna retcon the last 4 turns.
What is your DC?
It's a 13.
13. It fails and is not immune to charm. So you do charm it.
Fuck. Okay, it's incapacitated. Your speed is 0, and you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Cool. That was the end of his turns when you did it. So does he get to repeat it now?
No. So I can only activate it at the end of the turn.
Oh, I thought it was at the end of an attack. Gotcha.
No,
cool.
Yeah. I assume that was his turn. He zooped to me, and then he swooped to me.
Exactly.
Got it.
Joel and Ataim, it is on you guys now. As you see Cain, you see a slight flash of that rune that is on his armor, and the white kind of goes slack. What do you guys do? Either you guys can pick who goes first.
After you.
All right.
What you doing?
Cool. I guess I will walk 30 feet.
Okay.
Towards, and then I will.
We'll say you're about 60 feet away from it at this point. Just putting that out there. Because you were by the campfire. So you stayed in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, what you doing?
I didn't actually have to walk at all, because I forgot the range on that one. But it doesn't matter.
Be dramatic with your floating orb.
Yes, I'm just with my one orb walking on ominously, very thematic winds around, and then gathering the chaos energy and casting a chaos bolt at it.
Ooh, all right. Roll to hit. And you have advantage, Cain? Yes? It's incapacitated, right?
Incapacitated? No. I don't believe that gives advantage.
Oh.
Restrained does. I looked into it during the Battle Royale and was disappointed.
Okay, good to know.
Cool.
So a 13 just misses. So as you arc it, you try to miss Cain, but you also don't arc it hard enough, and it just kind of arcs around him as well and just crashes. It's hard. It's hard to hit.
Trying to move it around Cain.
You
also
don't want
doing
to
it the first
Cain.
time with just one hand. Using the
It was dramatic, and then it kind of just like, oh, dang it.
Well, it looked cool.
It looked cool, exactly. Joel.
Cool.
Unless you have any bonus actions.
Yeah, as my bonus action, I will fly back 10 feet.
Okay, cool. Joel.
All right. Well, seeing, I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna reach out to the white and shoot a guiding bolt at him.
All right, roll to hit.
Guiding bolt. You really should have went first.
15.
Really should have.
That
That does hit. Yeah. Yep.
Not bad. 11 damage.
11 points.
And then for my movement, I just want to keep heading towards him.
Okay, as you blast this thing, does he make a save when he gets hit as well there, Cain, or no?
Only at the end of turns.
Okay. New abilities, trying to learn them. Cool, and it starts to kind of shimmer and glow with this sunlight. Alright, cool. Laroc's turn. I don't think he has anything within range, because I think the closest is 60. So he'll dash and catch up. So Zephyr.
And the
And
next
before-
attack has advantage on him because of my radiance.
Yes.
Close am I to him right now?
Because he moved towards Cain, you're like 20 feet from him. Maybe 10.
20?
Yeah. Because he moved closer to Cain, and you weren't too far behind Cain.
Okay, so I wanted to do cone. Can I hit him without hitting anybody else or no?
I would say you could like run up to Cain and like barely miss him and just kind of point blank. That's what you'd like. You could
You're
do
tall enough. You're gonna cast it over him.
it. Down.
just
That's
reach.
true.
Just reach over.
Okay,
you-
I'll do burning hands.
Burning hand.
Wait,
Hey,
actually.
your dragon
actually,
breath as
no.
well.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that.
You are a dragon that
Oh,
breathes fire.
You have breath. You have breath.
Well,
Evan.
Wait, you said how far away am I? You said 10.
Like 20 feet.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Probably.
I'm just gonna run up to him, and I want to do primal savagery actually.
Okay.
So
I would say you could flank with Cain and get advantage on that.
can I do that
Yeah.
instead?
Yeah.
Okay. So advantage.
Yep. Oh, well, you would have advantage anyways, but yeah. Because of...
Um,
This is
16.
Joel.
that hits, yeah. Roll
Okay,
damage.
cool. And there it is. What does 0 mean?
10.
Is that
That
10?
is max damage, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
As you tear into this thing, you are just ripping away like this dead flesh and armor. It's gross, but it's just like melting, and it's looking really, really rough now. But that is your action and movement. Any bonus action?
Yep, gonna do the same thing.
Flame seed.
Yep.
Okay, roll to hit.
And it.
That is 9.
9 misses.
Okay.
As
Well,
as
does.
Zephyr or Zephyr, that's you. Zindig
Mine
just
didn't even hit. Didn't even try.
not trying
There's
to hit
100%
you
of the
or
shots you don't
Cain.
take.
It just just hits the ground right next to it and kind of simmers a bit. Okay, Amdrus.
I can't get advantage now, can I?
No.
I will just run up to another angle and use my crescent star.
Yeah.
I'll just hold it and be like, "So you like shiny things, you bastard," and just swing at him
Sure.
real hard. That's a plus.
Power of moon. Smite you.
By the power of the moon, I killed these. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Hey.
Roll a percentile. Let's see how much fucking damage you do here.
Let's
See if you kill it.
Amdrus is one of those characters in the cartoons that always has to say something. They always get a line right before they do
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Or right after something happens.
I would like to. By the power of the moon, I defeat thee.
You need like a catchphrase that you say. Like you're that type of character that would have a
He very much
repetitive
is, and I love
catchphrase.
that.
Uh-huh.
That's a 97.
Oh shit! Demoralize is what it's
I
called.
forgot what you were-
do
I forgot
triple
what you were
damage.
rolling.
So roll it and triple it.
Oh shit!
And you
Nice.
also
5
you're also a half orc, so that's 15 plus your whatever it is, your dex.
plus 3. So 15 plus 3 is 18.
And then you're half orc, so you get relentless crits, and you get to roll an extra damage die.
Do I? Where's
Aren't you?
that?
Oh no, you're a full orc. Maybe
No,
you
I'm
don't
a
have
full
that.
orc.
Sorry,
Yeah.
forgot. So I don't know
Yeah.
if you have that. That might
No.
be a half orc thing. Sorry, I got excited. Cool. How do you want to do
Get
this?
half orcs, all the cool shit.
So
I would like to like swing. I want to swing up and like bisect him, and I want him to like anime shine with light as I'm like cutting up him.
Everything goes black, and you just see like the cut line.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and this like moonlight kind of rips, and like the way you come up, it's like a crescent moon, and you just like carve this thing into two with this like moonlight. Very dramatic. There's wind because of Vatim blowing. It's very dramatic, and I absolutely love it. He had 9 hit points, but if he survived that, he would have been stunned for 2 rounds and prone. Just wanted to
Nope.
let you know.
Crit. Fuck him.
Yeah, rolling high on a crit is very good. Cool. That is the end of that. As you kind of come to, you can see familiar marks from Atiim if you look at it from when you hit them originally, like cracks in the armor from your blast. This is the same one you got to run away, and then eventually found its way as you traveled and just followed you until you guys were vulnerable.
Can I move?
Which is funny because this is the only reason why this happened is because you rolled the same encounter twice. So I was like, I know what's gonna happen.
I roll White Walkers twice. What are the odds?
Yeah. I was like, how ironic. Okay.
1 in 10.
1 in 8 technically. But
1 in 8. Sorry.
But yeah,
Wow.
with that, you guys can, as everything kind of calms down, and you guys can head back to bed. That really helped you, Cain. I don't really know if it actually helped, but I'm going to tell you, it really helped you.
That is literally the only thing that I could have done in this encounter.
Well, you could have done the fire thing.
No, that's a once a short rest. And,
Yeah, it's been half a day. You would have had a short rest.
Since I went to bed after accosting Valen.
Yeah, I would have counted that as a short rest.
That's a short rest.
Okay, well then I would have needed to be way closer too.
If you survived that, you would have been
turn
able.
yet.
You would have been able to. Yeah.
Does the light have anything useful on him?
You look and you see like old leather that are just like frosted over and kind of crumble. There's nothing of use. The sword, you could take the long sword or some of the arrows, but as he has died, the ice that like really held a lot of this like crumbling stuff together is just dissolving, and like the sword is super rusted and dinged up and old, and so are the arrows. Unfortunately.
So we just finished our watch.
Yeah. And you can also thank Penguin for rolling it on your watch again.
Oh no!
Because that's what the D4 is. What watch is it gonna come out of?
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, so you guys can head back to bed, and hopefully nothing else happens.
Yeah, because
I will drag my crescent moon blade like. All right, y'all. Good fight. I'm time for bed.
Just like flops over and falls asleep.
Yeah.
With that, Valen just goes, I think my watch is up too. Your turn. Like patting Advarus on the shoulder as he kind of walks in. She goes, well, I'm up, so why not? She'll sit down with the rest of your guys' watch. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
so.
All right.
Not me personally.
Yep. Luckily, the rest of your watch goes well. Are you waking up anyone for the last watch, or are you leaving it to Advarus? Because it would be Amdrus is the only one.
If we wake up Amdrus, will he have gotten?
Yeah, we'll say like it's been like an hour. You finished off your watch, and
Okay.
I guess wake up Amdrus.
Can I hit my long rest then, DM? Or...
yes, because this will be the last thing. I will count that as a long rest for you. Everyone has to wait, just in case.
All right.
Amdrus, time for you to finish up for us.
I don't wanna.
Holler if you need us.
I like walk out, just
Blow
like
some air in his face. It's great. Wake up.
trying to sleep. God damn it.
Well, it's time to get up now.
That's the point.
Fine. I'll get up and I'll put my hide armor on with this.
Sure. I just for the sake of ease, you can say that there's a kind of small kind of river by, and you can clean it up. And same with you, Zephyr. If you'd like to during your watch, you can like clean up the hide armor of anything if you'd like, and you could wear it. So yeah, you can get that. Which Penguin, if you want help, we can do that after. And I need you to make a perception check with disadvantage, please.
But I can.
Or advantage. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So you have advice, not disadvantage. I was so used to saying disadvantage was the dark. Sorry.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, okay.
It's 2 in a row, baby. Let's go.
Is there anything you would like to do during your watch with Advarus?
I think I just kind of want to shoot the shit with her. Nothing deep like last time. I just want to like casually talk and kind of build up a rapport with Advarus.
Yeah. You guys kind of had
Makes-
that coffee moment. She'll pull out coffee again. She
Yeah,
doesn't mind you. She likes
I'll after enough time, like when it's getting closer to when the rest of the group should start waking up, I'll start making breakfast again.
Yeah, and
again,
it's
just a simple like beans and bacon.
okay. As the sun begins to kind of press over and cut through a lot of the trees, the kind of sunrise colors come through, and it's very nice. And the kind of the cold of the morning and from the white is gone now, and it's kind of this relaxing moment with your fantasy equivalent of coffee. As you start to cook, and nothing happens. It is all good. Everyone gets their long rest. You can hit that button. You wake up to, once again, Amdrus cooking some breakfast.
Smells good, Amdrus.
Some beans and bacon. BB for the DDs.
Any of that? What did you say? Kofi?
It's coffee. It's coffee.
It's coffee.
It's
Why?
a strong drink. Just enjoy it.
Ah, of course. Enjoy it. I shall try.
I would like Cain to roll a Constitution check. If he poops
Sure.
himself immediately.
Constitution.
Oh,
Constitution check.
Extra saving throw.
Yeah.
Saving throw. That's
Let's
funner.
just come back.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck off! It was like, yo, you want it to be a 19? No worries, buddy. Fuck you.
He sharts a little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You were
you
not
have to-
kidding about it being strong.
You have to go relieve yourself very quickly.
These
That's
Zems
going
will
in
mess
the
around
notes,
with
by
it.
the way. That's canon.
My
Cain
God.
sharded after coffee.
Oh God.
Zems don't mess around.
He has a bad tummy. That's canon. Don't make fun of him.
So mean. Cain's stomach is just not having it. But you guys, unless there's anything you guys want to do in the morning, you pick your spells. Make sure they're cleric or druid. You guys can do that.
Big fire rune.
Perfect. Good choice. Good choice. And you guys begin to pack up your camp. Yes, there, Pyro? Were you gonna say something?
Sorry. No.
I just look like you're gonna be like,
I
actually.
was just further reading the drift clip.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't wait until you use that again in 20 episodes and forget what you picked again.
Right. No, I'll write it. I'll make sure I write it in the notes.
All right, good.
I have all my other catchphrases.
And you guys, yeah, and you guys kind of begin to pack up your tents and your bedrolls and the food and douse the fire and get rid of it, all that. And as you guys are getting ready, the rock says, "We shall be there in a handful of hours. Know that while you are coming on pretenses of joining and guests, respect is very much needed." And he definitely lingers at Cain. You've been the problem child of the group. I'm sorry.
Listen, Valen.
This is the rock.
Yeah.
This is Larock.
This is
Oh,
Larock.
I've completely missed that. Sorry, that's. Imagine I said Larock because I don't want to disrespect our host.
Okay, sure.
At least not intentionally this time around.
Okay, fair.
this time around.
Larock, I understand the gravity of the situation,
I hope so.
and you have it on my authority, my word, that you will receive nothing but Sir War Sorrow while we are at.
Are you
The-
lying or telling the truth?
Oh, that's a 100. That's an honest.
Roll a
like,
persuasion check. I can never tell with both Cain
Bro.
and 9. So
It's so
Oh,
hard
of
to
course,
read.
yeah.
Oh my god.
all right,
Yes.
it's an 8.
okay, he goes, "Yes, you will. I will make sure of it. And if I don't, you are not going to have a good time."
So
Larock,
scared for us.
you have shown me nothing but hospitality and a good time.
Hostility. What?
What? Huh?
What?
If you know this hospitality that you've shown me is anything like the ones that we're going into, I understand the gravity of the situation. Sir War Sorrow, at your service.
Zephyr, make an intelligence check, please.
That is not my strong suit.
I know. That's why I'm making you make a check for this.
That's just a normal
Just
intelligence.
straight intelligence.
Fuck,
You're ready for
okay.
the action.
Roll high, roll high.
That one
Okay.
Yeah!
with a -2, so
Negative one.
Oh my gosh.
Love everything about
Love
that. Never mind.
that sucks. 'Cause now I want to know.
Well, you'll probably, maybe, possibly, know later. I don't know.
How it is.
Maybe not. Probably never for Zephyr.
Definitely eventually. That depends on how
well,
fast
I
those
will
guys-
make sure to make that never happen. I kill Zephyr. Roll to attack.
Oh, God.
We're gonna fight.
Fight.
Inner team battle
I
royale.
can burn you. I did it
Part
once before
two.
and I killed you. Oh, I knocked you out.
Sure. All right. So, with that, you guys begin on your way in the early morning, traveling through more of this thick woods, seeing the sun kind of glitter through the kind of treetops and leaves. And eventually, you guys find yourselves kind of cresting a large hill that's kind of rocky, and as you guys are walking up, Valen and Averis kind of go from kind of behind to kind of move up and catch kind of flanking behind Larock. And kind of as you guys are behind everyone, you start to crest over this hill, and you see that it begins to go down into like an amphitheater, like a natural amphitheater place. And you can see an old but well-kept stone structure, kind of a path leading down into this like kind of hidden place. What is your marching order? Kind of who would be in the front of your pack behind them versus the back? You don't have to be single file, but
I think I would be towards the front.
okay.
I'm sure I would also be near the front. I don't think Larock would want me anywhere outside of his grasp.
Fair.
And
fair.
honestly, I'm okay being that close to Velen. So.
Oh my God.
This guy.
I'll just hang out in the middle.
Have you rolled for if your character's attracted to him yet?
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Attracted? No.
I got a
however,
16 on the Doris.
However.
I got a 16 on
Well, I
the
guess-
Doris.
I got a 13
I
on it.
respect his fighting spirit
Would
and his
snap.
good humor.
Yeah. But yeah, this kind of narrow path goes into Cat, I need to move. See my notes. Can you not grab that? Thank you. Sorry. He likes getting in the way.
Of course.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
So yeah, you see this kind of sprawling what you know is a monastery, as you were told, with kind of dark, narrow windows, a red tiled rooftops that stands in the middle of this kind of natural amphitheater. You can see that a flight of kind of weathered stone steps lead up to closed monastery doors. They're plain, but with heavy timber and like iron studs reinforced. You can see this dusty footpath circles the building, and two heavily armored guards stand watch. Their armor is very of elven design. It is sleek, but it is made of this grayish brown stone, similar to that Larock wears, but in like almost full plate. You don't see much of a face with the helmet. There's a few like leather pieces or hide pieces that have been dyed like a dark green, and their chest plates are emblazoned with the symbol of the Black Earth Brigade, which is that let me double check. I think it's the triangle with the little
Little
tick in it.
cutouts too in the middle.
Yeah. And you can see as you guys come over this, they kind of stand more alert, and then not necessarily relax, but like instead of like on a guard, they kind of step as they see it's Larock, a person of decent repertoire, and only 2 people, and then a bunch of you guys come, and they look at each other and look back, and you get the sense of like, who are these people? As you guys kind of walk up to this in Elvish, so Cain, as much as you like to make everyone believe you can understand it, and that's Ian, you hear him say that you have brought new recruits, and basically like a quick saying that they need to have an audience with Helen Ray as soon as they could. They kind of nod and they knock like a large, like with this like big like stone gauntlet knock on the door, and you see them kind of shift and move in as inside is kind of this how fucking let me get my things, kind of like a hall, finished with like irregular blocks of dark basalt that form a natural kind of columns in the walls, and you can see that there are these, saying a lot because I'm blanking, they're like 2 more members, very similar. They have emblazoned marks of the Black Earth Brigade as well, but instead of the heavy armor, they're wearing these like dark green color matching the leather pieces, but they're in like robes and wrappings, much lighter, like armor, not necessarily armor, but a light outfit, and they're kind of opening up the door and let you guys come in. As you kind of see, on the other side of this, there are narrow windows that lead into some kind of courtyard, with like stone statues that kind of glare down through the window. You can kind of see, and you see one door. There's it kind of like goes forward, and there's 2 doors on either side, and one of them opens on the left side, and a similar outfitted elf like Larock, similar kind of robe, the small rocked robes and armor, kind of walks in. This one a little more nonchalant with a smirk, and he goes, in common, he'll say, "Oh, Larock, welcome back. I see you brought some visitors." And he kind of grins towards you, and it's kind of this like eerie, sinister grin, like new blood. And the Rock, without even looking at him, just goes, "Zeneros, yes, the mission took quite the turn, but not in a bad way." And he kind of is looking at everyone, and he goes, Zeneros, kind of this other elf, and he goes, "Looks like you lost quite a few." And again, without really like looking, Larock seems to kind of be trying to tone him out. He just goes, "How is being cooped up inside the monastery anyways nowadays?" And there's a like a tension-filled silence before Zeneros kind of clicks his tongue and goes, "Good. I have a little experiment I would absolutely love showing off to some prisoners." Kind of looking over at you guys again, kind of eyeing you up. And before the Rock can even answer, the other door opens, and a similar, like, robed elf comes in, and in Elvish, kind of says, "Helen Ray will see you soon," and waves. And you guys begin to move as this Zeneros just stares at each of you with this kind of grin. And that is where we're going to end it. Is this getting a bit late?
Oh, I thought we were going late tonight.
Well, poor Zephyr is at a friend's place, and it's like past midnight.
Oh, fair.
So
Right.
No,
yeah,
that's
so-
fair. Yeah. No, okay, that's
If
fair.
I wasn't in this situation, it would be different.
yeah.
No.
I was hoping it would be
understood.
different tonight, but
All
it's
good.
hard.
Yeah, no, totally
So-
understandable. No problem.
Hopefully next
God.
week, though.
I'm worried
See.
for us.
I'm
I'm
not.
excited.
I'm not.
I'm curious how this is gonna go.
Me too.
Listen, I got a
Fine.
+7 in persuasion and a +7 in
And
deception.
it
We're
hasn't
good.
worked yet.
We're
it's
good.
Great.
Listen, I rolled 2 20s in a row tonight. Like I
It's
was
true,
ready
yeah.
to start. Talking
yes,
shit.
yes.
Celeste is freaking out because she knows things you guys don't know. Well, not
I
necessarily
have
just her, but Team B knows things you don't know.
a
Right.
Let's no
+6
spoilers.
in handsomeness and
Remember
a
when we knew the-
-4 in
remember
being
when
able
we
to
knew the
make
things?
sentences.
Yeah, it's so
We-
weird that they like.
Remember
That they
when we
know
used to
more
know the
about-
stuff?
Yeah, it's
Remember
very
when
crazy
we-
that.
To be fair, we never knew much to begin with.
True,
It's true. Come
but
on.
we knew more than they did for like one session.
What happened?
Like, no, I'll give you
Lost.
like 3 until they started. Anyways, before we quickly end here, I do want to say with the new promotion from our wonderful 9, this seems to be probably what the time is going to be moving forward. So about 7:30 Mountain Time, going to, if we do 3:30 or 3 hours, about is 10:30 Mountain Time. So that's past midnight for you, Pennyman. Sorry. That being said, someone's going on vacation as well for the next 2 weeks, or well, week, but next 2
Hey,
Mondays.
Congratulations, Aurora. You're going on vacation.
Thanks,
That's
I wish.
amazing.
I'll see you there then. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, 9 is going on vacation, so he's not going to be able to make it. So instead, we have decided, instead of pushing without the wonderful Cain, because I think we really
He's
need
the star
you
of the show.
for
yes,
this moment.
This is
I
Cain's
would be on
story.
my best behavior. I will say
We'll
nothing out of sorts.
We shall see.
I'm
But-
Nothing said here today will not leave his mouth again.
I mean, I feel like the character of Cain sometimes just takes over.
Yeah, just word
Nine.
vomits. Yeah.
So,
Anyways, but so just to let
Lost.
everyone know, for the next Monday for sure, maybe depending on how it goes, the Monday after that, we are doing a 1/2 shot. If you guys haven't heard, the Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra came out
yes.
with a RPG game. It's still in Kickstarter, but it's at like the next goal. They had to do stretch goals within the first 3 days. It's like 6
Yes.
million is the next stretch goal, and I'm sure they're gonna hit it.
Wow.
And it still goes until the end of the month. Like within 3 days, they were like thousands and thousands over their goal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the first week, I think they were the top tabletop.
I just got an email,
RPG.
and they're the 28th biggest one in like ever of Kickstarter.
It seems like these light rule, highly RP focused games are just popping off
Yeah.
in so many
They're
different
great.
genres and
It's-
categories. Like, yeah.
So
Really
yes,
light
I wanna
on
play
the
the
rules.
root one.
we
It's
are.
really light on the rules.
Mhm. So yeah, we are going to be doing that. We're going to have a couple of these people, maybe some people from Team A or Team B, and maybe another special guest. But yeah, we're going to be playing the Avatar Legends, and I am so excited to DM it. I've been thinking about it nonstop since it came out. So poor Celeste still can't play, unfortunately. Anyways, with that, we will see you next Monday with a whole new layout, a whole new cast of people and benders and shit. Cain, can you take us out?
Benders.
So after the group forcibly exchanged words with the Elk tribe, they did retreat.
You did.
Cain then exchanged words, we'll say,
Good way of
followed
putting it.
by that's honestly probably the only way to put it. Finally, they were attacked and ambushed by a white once again. I don't have a cool nickname for this one, unfortunately, so we'll just Ambushed by White Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Love it.
Yes. Always. works.
And they have made their way to the home base of the Black Earth Brigade, arranged an audience with none other than Helen Ray.
Title
join us.
unknown.
Title unknown. Join us next week, where we're going to be playing Avatar: The Last Airbender tabletop role-playing game, or Oops, All Cains.
Amazing. Thank you all. Have a wonderful night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.